Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms. As we dive into this adventure for Arc 2, we have made it out of Port Haven, we have traveled through the foothills of the Little Twin, and we make our way into the Great Viridian Forest. But we come up against a roadblock, as this group of adventurers has to determine, are we waiting for some type of allyship pass, some permission from the Lord of the Woods, or are we going to find another way in? Let's get fully caught up on what happened last time with our recap. We'll be right back.
Last session, the Oddballs continued their journey with the caravan toward the Great Viridian Wood. During the initial days, they acclimated to their new roles within the caravan. Nim and Ajax joined the front guard, where they encountered Brumph, a formidable yet shy bugbear. Engaging in a friendly arm wrestling competition, Nim managed to break through Brumph's tough exterior, revealing his gentle nature beneath the intimidating facade. Meanwhile, Jubanu, Ireless, Icarus, and Silas participated in a knife-throwing contest organized by Raya, a skilled foxfolk member of the caravan. The competition was fierce, with Jubanu showcasing exceptional prowess, earning Raya's attention. As the caravan approached the Great Viridian Wood, scouts reported that the forest had been closed by House Verdenia. The rangers and druids had established blockades, citing concerns over lost settlements and disturbances within the wood. Determined to continue, the Oddballs proceeded to the forest edge to negotiate passage. There, they met Vern Vicephali, commander of the Southern Rangers. Despite Castori's attempts to charm and bribe their way through, Vern remained resolute, explaining that the closure was for the safety of all due to mysterious events within the forest. Jubanu revealed his divine mission and stigmata, gaining Vern's respect. Silas and Icarus also appealed to Vern's sense of duty, offering their assistance in investigating the disturbances. Vern agreed to send a message to the Lords of the Wood on their behalf, but warned that a response would take 3 to 5 days. In the meantime, he invited them to camp near the blockade, but cautioned them against interfering with the forest or its spirits. Ireless attempted to connect with the spirit of the wood, but was swiftly interrupted by concerned druids, who warned her against such actions. Nim noticed a distraught young elf leaving the camp and expressed a desire to help, but Silas advised patience to avoid overstepping their welcome. As night fell, Jubanu observed birds fleeing the forest, a possible omen of deeper troubles. The group grew uneasy about the delay and the unknown dangers lurking within the wood. Later, worried about Castori's potential ulterior motives, Jubanu enlisted Ajax to check on him, concerned he might be planning something without their knowledge. Approaching midnight, the Oddballs found themselves at a crossroads, contemplating their next move. With the mysterious events in the Great Viridian Wood and uncertainties within their own caravan, they prepared for the challenges that awaited them, knowing that the decisions they made in the coming days could have far-reaching consequences.
There's choices, but time was of the essence last session, as we have to track and understand that even though there is a message being sent to the Lords of the Wood, the rest of the horrors dealing and going across the continent continue to persist. And with every single day that we wait here, the cult spreads. So we pan in. I believe it was late, roughly around midnight, as we ended last session with some of you still asleep, and some of you questioning what the hell has Castori been up to. We pan in to Ajax and to Jubanu.
I'm just worried because he said, like, oh, if they don't let us in, I'm gonna do a plan B. And he said it might involve violence, and I'm thinking we need to go connect with him before he does something rash.
That's rich coming from you, who told Airless just to speak to the trees in front of everyone.
I didn't know it was illegal. I've never had any problems talking to trees. Alright, I think we should go. I would like you to come with me, so it's like less weird than me just knocking on his tent alone.
I mean, it's a tent, you can't knock on it because your hand will go right through, because it's like a tent.
You know, like, hitting it in a sort of knocking way, just come with me.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna run to Castore's tent.
You're gonna run there?
Yeah.
AJ, so
I'm
you're
going
running?
to walk.
It's like the same speed, right?
Pretty much.
Jolly green giant.
Yeah.
So, as you arrive over towards Castore's tent is interesting in that there is a tent area that connects to the back wagon, which we've seen previously as Silas had spent some time in his caravan wagon.
Oh, that's right.
So you can actually choose, there's multiple entrances. You can choose to go onto the larger tent side, which you all have probably seen at least now a few times. Actually mimics like a living quarters. As you step in, it's very much like a very comfortable, like almost living room, right? And there's the equivalent of what would be below sofas, only rather than being full of air, they're just like stuffed full of straw and various things. And you would see the other side, this somewhat purplish wagon. What side are you knocking on?
Where does he sleep?
And I've gestured to the whole thing.
I'm gonna. No, I think I'm gonna knock on the non-wagon side. And by
You're gonna
knock,
knock on the non?
I mean pat the tent.
You have to say knock, knock, knock as you do it.
Knock, knock.
As soon as you
I'm
say,
going to snicker.
as soon as you say knock, 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 you would hear, "Oh, hello, I am Castore, Lillifleet. Please come in."
Part it slowly. Castore.
Hello, I'm Castore, Lillifleet. Please come in.
Oh no! I'm gonna come in.
He moves from one side of this fairly large living quarters, and he picks up what looks to be a silver platter, and he has again a silver carafe. Seems to be some type of brown liquid in it. And he pours it, and he walks over this general direction. He says, "Well, how can I help you? Here, beverage."
Yeah. I'll take it. What is it? Is it tea or
It
what?
looks like coffee.
Coffee. All right. Drink it. Well, this is awkward. Now I seem to have panicked for nothing. I remembered you said if we didn't get into the forest, you had some kind of plan B.
Roll a d4.
Okay, D4.
You get this?
4.
Have you picked up my dry cleaning yet?
Yeah.
What?
Oh no.
What do you mean?
Ajax, you are keenly aware
Yep.
that in Castore's absence from his tent, he actually has a piece of ancient tech that he's recorded a couple of key phrases into to deter anyone from stealing or messing with his stuff. If there's someone who's not aware of this, it actually is actively recording this conversation, and he can review it later. But it has very limited function as to what phrases it can say. He's selected some that he thinks are most reasonable for why people might be coming to talk to him.
I'm gonna stay silent and just look at Javon and go,
Which mask is Ajax wearing?
smug.
You never asked me to pick up your. Did you ask me to pick up your dry cleaning?
Javon,
Where is the dry?
Have you picked it up or have you not
why
picked it
did
up?
you not pick up his dry cleaning?
I think it's late
It's a
at night.
simple question.
And he's gonna
a simple
panic a
answer.
little bit. I didn't. Where do you even dry clean around here? Where do you tend in the
Valid question.
He sits down. He sits down the silver platter. Roll a d4.
All right.
This is amazing.
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Sit down. You're going to want to sit for this.
Oh no. He's gonna sit down.
It's been good having you, part of the caravan, but we've had some terrible reviews recently.
Review from whom?
I'm going to have to let you go, person.
What? Castore, you don't mean that.
I have a remarkable severance package.
Well,
Get your
Castore.
affairs in order. 2 weeks.
What do you- No, I'm here. I'm here with all my friends. What are you gonna let the other 7 go? What's going on?
It's a little bit of it.
Are you okay, Castore?
Roll a d4.
I'm not gonna roll insight. I got a 4 again.
Have you picked up my dry cleaning yet?
I think Giovanni's just like broken inside. Well, just tell me where it is. I'll go get it, Castor.
Banu.
What?
He is not here. That is not him.
Do you hear an applause from the back, from the area that you all just came in from a second ago?
I mean, John is sweating profusely. I knew that.
Yes, I see.
And you would see standing in the open tent flap is Castori Lilyfleet, wearing something very different than who you've been talking to. You can also see that there is a gnome, forest gnome. You've met before, conversations a little bit briefly. Twitch. And Twitch the Toiga. And you would...
He speaks like this.
Hey, I'm Twitch.
There we go.
Yeah.
He's been smoking for a couple years.
And Castori would say, I'm not going to lie, Jabanu. I didn't think you'd fall for that.
I mean, I was testing the,
Oh, you were testing it.
Is this tea real?
You're holding the glass,
coffee.
you're holding the coffee. It's not there anymore. You didn't drink that, did you?
I did. It was gross, but I was being polite.
You think you know what like printer ink tastes like now?
Oh, no.
Well, might I ask what you're doing in my tent this evening? Toich and Castori walk in. Ajax, always a pleasure. Make yourself comfortable.
I'm gonna
just sit.
I'm gonna poke him.
Oh my, why?
I just wanted to make sure you were real.
Well, I only own one of those devices.
Huh. Well, I was kind of panicking because I thought maybe you were gonna do something crazy to try to get into the woods without.
Oh, I just got back.
No. Oh. Okay, so you said you were gonna do some kind of plan B. I was thinking hold off on that. Maybe I'll kind of think about it. But what'd you just do? What happened?
You watch, and it looks like Toich. To be honest, the best way to describe it, it looks like Toich is wearing some type of a camouflage. There's mud and paint spread across their face.
So we don't see them. Like they're just not there.
They blend in perfectly. Literally, yeah. And there's like this awkward moment where you're like, so maybe just like hold off on plan B. And Castori is just, interesting. How about this, Giovanni? I'll do one better, right? I've already done it, right? So I can't do it again, right? So how do you feel about that?
Panicked and concerned, flabbergasted.
Well, I'm glad you're sitting.
Even a little bit flummoxed.
Wow.
Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, actually.
You watch as he flicks something in his pocket, and then his version of his other Castori appears and walks over to you.
Uh-huh.
Have you picked up my dry cleaning yet?
No! Crap! I can't figure this out.
He chuckles to himself. He flips something in his pocket. It goes away again. I think they say that's shame on me. I can't believe you fell for that again.
I thought maybe it was real that time. Like I thought there was a 5 to 10% chance.
It's worth it.
5%.
5% chance. Now you play the odds here, right? Sits down, immediately looks over to Ajax. How are you, Ajax? Is it okay? It's been different not having you in the central caravan the same way.
It's good.
Oh, I hear what you're saying and what you're not saying, Ajax.
I know.
Can I see your sad mask?
I'll switch to the sad mask very quickly.
Me too. I've missed you.
I miss you too.
Castori, what did you do?
Oh, right. Twitch! Twitch walks over, and you watch as Twitch just lays something soundlessly down on one of the like little coffee tables that are here in this little area, this nice little seating area. Castori says, thank you. So, again, I've already done it, so you really can't be mad because you were telling me not to do it, but I've already done it, so that's how that works. We continue.
You need to give him forgiveness.
So, I don't know about you all, but while we were having that conversation, right, with, what was his name? Mr. V of something. And Did you notice there was that elven woman? And it seemed as if she was quite moved. Let me tell you something. I know when someone is suffering. I know trauma. Oh, yes. Well, I asked Twitch here to keep an eye on her. And sure enough, she led to something quite interesting. We followed her for several hours. And after a certain time, she went and feigned sleeping. Obviously, we're quite good at what we do. We know how to watch people when they're sleeping. We're not proud of it, but we do it sometimes. Okay?
Okay, I didn't say anything.
I could hear it. Well, she got up after about an hour. She made it over toward the edge of the woods. When she made it to the woods, they opened up for her. She must have some type of control. She must be one of the striders. I'm not sure exactly what their ranks are. We couldn't make it in time. Twitch had come and got me. Bramblewall had come close. Twitch is just like nodding there. And is like continually gesturing in like locations. About like, oh yeah, she was here. She went over to this specific area of the wood, went inside. Story continues, and she was in the wood for about an hour. When she came out, she was beat to shit, if you ask me, Jabanu. Ask me.
What'd she look like?
She looked beat to shit, Jabanu.
Well, you don't say, Castore.
I said it twice, so you're not listening.
No,
I want some coffee.
No.
Good.
I'm gonna pull out my own mug and fill it up.
Well, we didn't want to disturb her. We followed her back, obviously watched her while she slept. It's what we do. Again, we're not proud of it, but we do it sometimes.
You know?
Okay.
And it looked like she had either fought something, she looked like she was trying to hide something as well. Listen, I don't know about you two, but I've got an idea what you think, Ajax. I just get you.
I'll put back on yeah, you did me.
Back to smug.
Yeah, back to smug.
I know a scoop when I see one. Someone's got some remarkable baggage. If there's a weak link here, I think it's her. Now, the question that we have to decide, do we use this information, take it to Mr. V, leader of these forces, and see what beef that stirs up and use that to our advantage? Or do we continue to follow up with her and see if we can politely and professionally and respectfully pry some information out of her? I was going to sleep on it. Unless you have an opinion.
Well, what do you think, Ajax? I think probably follow up with a woman, right? Maybe in the morning. Sounds like she's sleeping.
Beat to shit, so probably not tonight.
Yeah. Huh. Well, Ajax, we panicked for nothing. Castore was...
You panicked. I was fine.
Ajax,
You were panicking about the dry cleaning.
always cool, calm, and collected.
How can you tell? Huh?
You can't.
How do you-
Oh, Ajax.
It's the same face.
I'm gonna look at Ajax, like, expressionless. Well, the one expression.
Yeah,
Yes.
smug.
Look back, yeah. Huh. Well, guess I'll go to sleep. Good job, Castore. I think we'll be able to crack this nut. After all.
Interesting. You're welcome.
Yeah. Good night.
Are you gonna stay here?
No. This is the part I'm bad at. And then I'm gonna leave.
Ajax, do you leave or do you stay?
I'm chilling. I'm here now. I might as well just stay.
You can shoot the shit with Castore for a little while.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave, there's like a silence for like 5 seconds, and then you just hear, Ajax, you crack me up. I can't believe you said that.
I was probably saying something about the dry cleaning fiasco.
It's a dry cleaning. I'll show him. I'll find that dry cleaning.
Oh, Jabano, I'm so glad to see her up.
What? Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm sorry. It's
You were
just-
right in my ear.
Oh, I know. You don't.
Hey, it's me.
Usually people, yeah. Hi, I'm here about your car's extended warranty. No, but I'm just like so... Yeah, it's just nice to see somebody else out and about. You know, I was just out doing my thing, lurking. I was trying to find that woman who looked so sad. You know, maybe watch her while she's sleeping, but I couldn't find her anywhere. It's a thing you have to do sometimes.
We're not proud of it.
But I do like it.
But I do like it.
We totally got it covered. We're gonna find her in the morning.
Oh, amazing! Did you get the inside scoop?
Yeah, let me tell you. And then I repeat what Castoria told me.
Interesting.
Not only that, he's got some dry cleaning somehow in the camp that he needs me to pick up.
Oh my gosh, I have some stuff that I desperately need dry cleaned. It's just been shoved at the bottom of my bag forever. Do you think?
Okay, if you give it to me, and when I find the dry cleaner, I'll give it to them.
Okay, all right. And I know I can
trade
trust
the
you.
clothes.
I can trust you with textiles, Jabanu. Like, not very many people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Incredible. All right. Yeah.
This is the new quest.
Excellent. All right.
We know what we're
Morning.
doing.
This is me RPing my int.
Ajax, over the course of however long you end up staying there, because Twitch is still there, Twitch would show you and give you a little scrap of parchment, which gives their schedule. All right, this is what they saw. This is where they were on morning shift, afternoon shift. This is roughly how they spent their afternoon and their evening. So it's like estimates, right, based on times of day, but it seems like it roughly covers what their schedule was. And if it's the same schedule, it'll be helpful. If it's not the same schedule every single day, it might not be as helpful.
Okay.
The two of you, Jabanu, Nim, what are you planning to do? You just heading back to sleep, or you have to continue this conversation? Do you have any other goals or aspirations for this evening?
No, I think I'm just gonna read. I'll walk back.
Yeah, sleepy time.
Yeah, maybe check in on everyone. Not actually, no.
Nim, can you walk me back to my tent?
Oh, I'd love to, yes. I'll protect you, Jabanu. Don't worry.
I'm kind of freaked out right now.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, to think that there was a dry cleaner here this whole time and we just never knew.
I
Yeah.
know.
You know.
Well, I mean about like the woods.
Oh, yes, also
I
that, of course.
definitely feel like it's looking at me.
I feel that too. It's like stop. You're a tree, you know? Like, ugh.
You both shudder at that.
Yeah.
You can't help but like look over to the woods, and there's like that very classic horror thriller movie cut in where it just like zooms in closely, and you're done. And then it just goes back to you too.
Oh, see, like that.
Yeah, it was exactly that patch of darkness over there. I like it.
Yeah, it's the void is looking back.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Said the void.
Yeah.
All right, you're heading back to sleep.
Yeah, go back.
You're gonna continue to do your thing, do some
Working,
reading.
yep.
Was anybody else still up?
Enoch is leaned up against like a post, just like
Right where we left him.
yeah, just inert.
All right. Well, without anything else happening that evening, some of you sleep, some of you get some rest. The next morning does come. Now, it is important to mention, if you all want to meet up and gather before the morning meeting, you are welcome to do so. But there is still going to be a morning town hall, a morning gathering, just like always, on your side of the keep, your side of the little camping area, so that you're not disturbing the rest of the rangers and the rest of the druids. Although some of them they're welcome also, right? It's this Venn diagram camp. So they're coming in, they're like, oh, this is interesting. They're learning about you all. I would go so far as to say that some individuals are walking back from the druids and the rangers camp, and some individuals are walking back from your camp towards the druids and the rangers. So there was definitely some collaboration and cohabitation probably that went on.
Noise.
Yeah. But that morning, what would you all like to be doing?
It's breakfast time. I'm making breakfast.
Ooh.
Making breakfast. What are you making?
How many eggs do we have?
They gave each of you enough rations
Yeah.
for 2 weeks. If you want to say that there was a small clutch of eggs that was also provided,
I would be bartering with the rangers.
you can get enough eggs if you would like to make breakfast for the team.
I want to make a comically large omelet.
Okay, you want to make one omelet?
Yeah. Like enough to share, but it's one. We'll have to cut it up.
Anywhere else, that would be weird as shit. But somebody sees what you're trying to do from like this side of the Gallanteers, and they're like, "Oh, wait a second! I've got actually the perfect thing for that. Ridiculous!" And comes out with this like comically large skillet.
Yes.
You're making
Enoch
breakfast.
sees the very big skillet and it's magnificent. It's beautiful.
It's well seasoned, well taken care of, very well loved.
I don't know where they got all these quail.
So many heads.
So
The rest of you, you're mourning. If you just want to say that you're going to the team meeting, that's fine. If you want to try to find each other beforehand, that's fine too. What are you doing?
I'm going to start on my letter. So I'm writing to finally return to what my position sent me.
Yes, your position.
And I kind of just let them know what happened about the doppelganger problem in Port Haven. But I add an addendum at the end after my full recap. Bring up the whole house thing, of course. Oh yeah, they're definitely fighting now, and they think we're responsible. We're not, obviously. Also, there does appear to be some issue with our former associate, Elpis Ambryd. It seems there may be an individual attempting to take her life. Unclear motives both ways.
I need you to make me an Arcana check really quick.
Okay, this feels important.
You got this.
no.
So I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay. Who's near me?
Sure, me. I'll be near you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, thanks.
I rolled a crit fail, by the way. As is tradition.
Close to.
Yeah.
Did this to us.
That's a natural 19. And I'll add my Theurge dice to that, which I think is still
I trip over a rock.
Yes.
good.
You're gonna learn so much about this part.
Okay, so that's a 19 plus 5 plus now 1. 7. So
Enough.
31.
Wow.
Icarus, as you are writing your letter, it's important because Hecate became essentially the parchment that you were extending and writing this back on. And as you are scrawling and writing this message, you know for a fact, 2 things. I'm going to give you some information, then I'll get to your Arcana roll. You also have been asked to reply with where you're going next so that they know where to meet you.
Okay.
And so that's important. But when you write the name Elpis Ambryd, it immediately disappears.
The whole paper?
No, everything else remains. But the sentence that begins the concept, the idea, the principle of what you were about to talk about, our previous acquaintance, our individual Elpis Ambryd, backtrack, undo sentence.
I try it again.
Undo sentence.
There seemed to be some kind of enchantment on
There's
this.
no doubt about that. There are some names that need to be erased, some individuals that need to be scrubbed, some individuals that aren't worthy of being discussed or talked about.
Do I know if Ricardo graduated or not?
Ricardo graduated in a very different way than you did.
I'm going to try and write down about Kai, that we made contact with Kai, saved his life, and sent a letter basically to Ricardo.
Goes through.
Piss off. Stupid letter.
Oh, I just tripped on this rock.
I need to think.
Get those rocks out of here.
This feels like
Why are you shooing away the rock?
feels like trying to write free Tibet into Marvel Rivals chat. Can't do it.
There goes our viewer base.
Okay.
Christine needs some help.
No.
Don't come over here.
Thank you, Alvin.
Alvin.
I will try and write where I'm going based on what I know about. First, where the caravan's going, of course. We're not going to Arcade. Is
Correct.
what I write. But I say we're eventually going north. Someone I care about is in danger there. I'll write that and see if it goes through.
The way the enchantment works is that isn't specific enough. It will go through like normal.
No wonder we can't ever share any details.
Now, what I need to know to clarify. So you know the exact path, and you can get different locations and junction points about where the caravan is going to post up and stop.
Sure.
But do you specifically mention where you're at right now? And do you specifically mention that you've learned about an issue in this village of Korea?
Yeah. I see no reason to hold any secrets other than the ones they're forcing me to. So I will literally, if I need to, sketch like a path of like, here currently, going here, stopping here, problem here. I can diagram.
No rules necessary for diagramming. All right, anything else you want to add, just to be safe?
I'll just add that my position has been revealed by at least one individual. And I'll just put the name of, I'm forgetting them right now. Arden, I believe, who did describe me as a web walker. So I'll include that. Nobody caught it. They were all too preoccupied with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I haven't been questioned. But I will just basically reiterate, nobody knows what I'm doing. They just think I'm on other business.
Yeah. You finish your message, it rolls up, it becomes Hecate, the paper owl again.
Holy shit.
What?
You have an owl.
Weren't you busy with something?
Well, I was busy tripping over a rock.
Place a second rock near you.
You're on egg 37. You're 40% of the way to fill in the skillet.
Can you help?
It seems Silas needs help with
watching
breakfast.
We have
No.
breakfast eggs.
I'm talking to the spirit.
Starts cracking ghost eggs.
Ghost eggs begin to it reaches in. As it grabs an egg, it passes through it. There's a facsimile of an egg there for a second.
I know you can you son of a... Fine.
Hecate
Now
flies
I'm
away.
for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'll do, and then I'll join the group.
Hecate, this is important, and I think that you would be surprised by this. Hecate flies east. There's no doubt. Like, you understand Archaea is north, and Hecate flies almost due east, maybe a smidge northeast.
Huh.
What is there geographically?
I mean, towards that direction would be the Sable Marshlands, and then across the ocean would be Mirathar.
Is the woods between?
I mean, there are definitely woods there too, yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
it's not like she's not flying around.
Right.
The wood.
There's no. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Now, granted, I'm not sure if you were there to know
I'm
this,
not,
but I'll tell
sorry,
you,
I'm
Chelsea.
not. Yep. Okay. Great.
Right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Hecate, the bird, the owl, flies directly over the woods. There is no worries about going around it.
It's unusual.
She's her own owl.
It is known. Anybody else that morning?
I want to talk to Drew.
Drew has made himself remarkably useful here in the caravan. He is doing what he thinks he needs to do. There's definitely a space that's in his heart that he needs to fill with, like, I just became this, like, ruler of this area and immediately left my people. So let me make myself as helpful as I possibly can, running around, doing chores. So you probably would find him maybe fixing some of the things that were needed repairs on the wagon. He's already got an early morning.
And before I went over there to talk with him, I have done a little crafting. So I braided together some pine needles and some straw, and there's a little bit of moss and some dried grass and a snowdrop and a hagstone.
Ooh.
And I'm attempting to imbue it with a hex.
You walk up behind as Drew, kind of like wiping his brow still. Well, I don't know exactly how long it's going to hold, but it should be fine for a little while. Is there anything else that I could be assisting you with? As he turns around and he goes to, like, throw his overcoat back on. He's wearing the equivalent of, like, a wife beater on. You know what I mean? Just, oh, I realized I didn't see you there.
Good morning, Drew.
I'm just being altruistic. Fit as fuck.
I feel like my friends and I are going to be leaving soon.
Leaving where? What do you mean? We've already left Port Haven. You're leaving the caravan? I'm confused.
I'm not really sure. Something about woods, and I saw this person when my mice went into the woods, and she was really sad, and then people were saying that she was withering away. It seems like something we need to deal with. So I don't know when we're going to see you next.
This is quite abrupt, and it's also quite early for such sudden news. I had hoped that we would be traveling together all the way up towards Archaea.
Maybe we will be.
This ambiguity leaves me with a pit in my stomach.
Well, I made something for you, Drew.
Well, what
And
is
I
it?
present the hagstone with the like braided.
Is there any meaning or significance to this?
Yeah. Every single thing is from a moment of significance from when I knew Drew. So the pine needles are from home, moss gathered from the dock before shipping out, straw from the bedding on the ship. The hagstone is from Port Haven, from the beach, when the boats were being sent off at the funeral. The grass is dried grass from the area that before I cast plant growth. And then the snowdrop is a nomna blom, my namesake.
He immediately, as he rolled insight for the meaning of this, he got a 21. And you're watching as he's just like noticing and picking up all of this. And as he like holds out his hand, there is a moment where he kind of grabs your hand and puts his over it. And he says, "There was too much going on, and I wanted to apologize for what I said to you and how I treated you that evening at Oddballs. I thought it was a responsibility of mine to push you and the rest away so I could attend to my duties, but I realized that I needed help more than anything. It was truly my ego which got in the way. I should have been asking for help and not pushing you away. So for that, I'm sorry."
Thank you for your apology. We will always be here to help you. You just need to reach out if you need something. And even though you're the Lord now, I hope that you will remember to stay kind and sweet.
I think that's a responsibility of those who are in these types of positions to remember where they came from themselves. I hope whatever business you need to attend to is brief. I hope you travel with us the rest of the way. You, of course, and he's like a little bit... What's your passive insight?
I think it's 15.
Okay. Yeah, well, I just rolled for his charisma check to see if he could cover this up, and he got a natural 1. Thanks.
Yes!
Best natural one.
As you can see, there's a little bit of a blushing to him as he says, I hope that it is brief, and I hope that you travel with us the rest of the way towards Archaeith. I enjoy everyone's company. Quite a bit.
Thank you, Drew. I'm not sure if you know this, but maybe you do because you're pretty well traveled. If a witch gives you a favor, you're supposed to give something in return.
Well, what type of gift is appropriate for such a magnificent bestowance as he holds this up?
You have to choose.
I'm sorry. I just see the next to it.
I'm chill. I'm cool.
As
I didn't mean to call you out.
It's okay. I'm totally cool with it, and I really appreciate
he takes this,
it, and I'm just gonna...
and he's already put his overcoat back on, as I've described. And you watch as he is placing it back into an interior pocket of this, and places it, and he pulls something out. And whenever he opens his hand back up, you would see, and it looks like a brooch, to be quite honest. It looks like something you could wear to either as a nice little pin, little brooch that you could just wear, or as a clasp to a cloak or some type of overwear, right? And he would say, "This belonged to my father. Specifically, he found this well before he was Lord Desta Esters. I kept this because he said it was a representation of... he said it was a burden, but I think he used that word in a different way than I would have. He said it was a reminder of the weight that he carried, and he kind of gestures to him, clasping at a cloak and putting it here. I don't think it's a burden. I think it's a very kind reminder of those that stand behind us and those that we represent. Take it. And remember that House Stormwave, I stand behind you and everything else that your group does."
Thank you. I'll pin it on my fur.
You're metal as fuck. Dire caveman belt. He says, well, I have other duties to attend to this morning. I hope you'll say goodbye before you leave.
Very well, Drew.
Very well. And that natural one rides as he just like pivots and moves off somewhere else.
Bye.
Very busy this morning.
Hey, who deserves just take this family heirloom. It's cool, whatever. Goodbye.
I like your hair.
I rolled in that one in that situation. We've all been there.
I've walked into a wall.
When they put that there.
Anybody else have anything they want to do that morning, or do we want to just go into the meeting? What's the vibe here?
I have something.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, I also.
Well, you had a very, very sweet moment. My idea here is I want to scan the rangers, the druids, to see if that woman is there.
Okay.
And then, if she is there, I want to scan every single individual that she talks to, what they look like.
Dope. Very fun. I love this. Okay, so typically scanning general things sounds like perception, but I know what you're doing, and so I think I would take perception, but investigation might be more appropriate because it's like that. It's that deeper. Like, can I study someone's face? Can I get the nuance of who they are? Right.
Let's see if I can roll well.
Study your face.
After
This is
someone
watching
cursed
somebody
me.
while they're sleeping.
I mean, yeah. Had you watched them while they were sleeping?
Oh,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
How could I not?
Again, we're not proud of it, but sometimes you have to do it.
Sometimes.
Okay, well, we're going to do perception because that's a plus one instead of a plus zero. So.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Well, hold on. You do see her, right? Because it is it's early morning. You would be seeing her as she's making her way up to like the main bulwark. Like there's the main gate area, if you will, that you've seen this giant bramble wall, and is standing there, semi at attention. Even with your 11, Ajax, there's a limp to their gates. They are carrying themselves in a way that it looks like their right arm should be in a sling, but there isn't a sling, and they're just kind of like that very awkward weight where they're like, keep it at my midriff a little bit. They have added, it's so obvious, even with an 11, is it a scarf? They've brought some like almost infinity scarf style thing that covers up a majority of their neck.
A thneed.
Yes. And you would see individuals around them are uncomfortable. Even with that 11, it's so poignant, it's so obvious. But with that 11, I will steal away. You don't get that like perfect nuance sense of like their their features, right? If you wanted to become them, you might not be able to do it perfectly with that 11, but you're on your way.
It wasn't for her. It was for anybody that
Yes.
she talked to.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she's walking up to individuals, there are people who like go to like bring their hand to her, like then they stop. There is a great sadness. There's a great sadness. Yeah. And I'll say, I mean, you see enough people or persons that you could definitely observe someone like, they talked for a little while. They seemed like they were kind of close. They were like almost actually about to touch her and then didn't. So maybe they're closer than the rest of them. I don't know. You could imitate it or mimic it, but it might not be perfect is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will go to the caravan and rate it for different types of clothes that look like the rangers and the druids.
Ooh. Okay, well, hold on. Question for how you're going to do this.
Yeah.
So,
Our caravan. Like,
okay, that's
not there.
that's what I was going to ask. You won't be able to find the perfect uniforms or outfits, but this is a traveling band of troubadours and performers. You can find outfits that are pretty damn close. I just wanted to make sure you can go that route. The DC will be different,
No.
but it's safer.
I don't want to steal from them.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. So yeah, you find that. That's not a problem. You go to the costume designer. That is easily. Her name is Bernadette. It's just, what do you want, honey?
Oh my god, I'm in love. Okay.
You guys are around the same age, right?
Maybe. She might be a little young for me.
Can you make me an outfit like the druids and the
How
rangers?
form-fitting do you want it?
Very.
Just loose.
You're gonna be doing the
Enoch's
splits or
been
any
hanging
types of
upward.
moves.
He's getting
No.
his little suit tailored.
Can you stop smoking in my face, please?
Oh, this? This is just a stick.
Then where did the smoke come from?
She just exhales and it's dust for some reason.
Yeah, we may be close.
She's dusting from the inside.
Yeah, I can get it for you.
Thank you.
You gonna stay here or something?
No, and I'm gonna leave.
All right, she'll get your outfits taken care of. There's no problem about that. She's pretty good at what she does.
She doesn't scare me.
Yeah. Nim, let me just write this down quick. Bernadette exists.
Yes. Do you think Kennedy has the maid outfit, or does Nim?
I think you have it. I
Great,
think he
great,
gave it
great,
back
great,
to you after
perfect.
you made him wear it once.
Yeah. And then it got added to the contract.
No maid outfit anymore.
Yeah.
Only one costume per gig.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make my way to the usual breakfast spot where Silas is, and I'm just gonna be looking.
Cracking eggs.
Yeah, and I've got like a mesh bag full of my dry cleaning.
There's a whole, as you're making your way up there, there's a number of individuals who are like at a table, like back behind Silas, and they look like they're making some type of weird bet.
Oh, I think 85 today. What do you guys? What's the over under?
I was pretty sure it was going to be somewhere around 90, but I mean, it's hard to say, to be quite honest
All right,
with you.
well, put me in for my usual, okay? All right.
We'll get it taken care of.
Thank you.
Buy in. What you got? Put it on. Let's see it.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if it's really fit for the fire. But, yeah. But Jabonu said that he knew a dry cleaner, so I'm really hoping maybe later.
I know a guy.
You know a guy?
Yeah. There's no dry cleaners in the woods, though, but I know a guy.
You got a guy?
Yeah, I got a guy for everything.
Oh, you got a guy for... Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Well, I'll send Jabonu your way.
You look around.
Yeah.
I don't know about your Banu. Ajax said they don't like him much.
Oh, that's true. Did you see the special mask? It's labeled for
They don't
Jabonu.
like him for everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Well, what was your name again?
You can call me Rodney.
Rodney. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna pull out just one, lacy piece of negligee and be like, start with this, and we'll see how you do with that, okay? We'll go from there. Most of the stains are out. Great. And then I'll go over to the omelet. Yeah.
You're over there.
Yep.
67.
Silas, it smells so good.
You're one person yell,
raw egg.
damn it!
Here, Liz, do you have any spices that you want added here?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's why I asked.
Let me look. I have some salt. I have some caraway.
Okay.
There you go.
The spirit reaches out and grabs it, hands it to you.
Thanks, friend. Look at how well the spirit interacts with physical objects.
What a weird thing to say.
Shell.
60. Was that 69?
About 69.
Enoch walks up. Well, this is a very large skillet. I estimate you could probably fit exactly 87 eggs inside of it.
That's what I said!
So you're almost there.
I don't want to go overboard.
It's pretty comical, actually, that the eggs are so tiny and the skillet is so big.
I know. I just asked for eggs. They gave me. Do baby chickens lay these?
Baby chickens do not lay eggs.
It was a joke. I'm familiar. I'm sorry. I won't make any more.
It was fun.
Oh, what's that smell?
Raw egg and caraway.
Oh my god, are you finally making an omelet that's big enough? Finally. Sorry, not you. I just mean in particular. I've never come across an omelet that was big enough before.
How big is big enough?
That.
Well, I was wanting to make breakfast for everyone.
Everyone.
Aw. And I'm gonna look around at the camps
Growing crowd.
for us.
And they do a very poor job of like, breakfast talk, yeah.
Do the spices add additional nutritive value?
Some.
To the soul.
What?
They're food for the soul. It's the flavors that remind you of home.
No, souls do not eat.
I look at the ghost.
It nods.
Paprika?
But
It grabs
Oh,
it.
paprika would be great.
Paprika?
but organic beings need fuel, which is food.
There's an emotional attachment to food.
70.
Some of it heals you in ways even magic cannot.
Like when you're missing home.
That's true.
You're
All right,
speaking
that's
in
enough.
metaphor now, yes?
Not really.
Nim's thinking about the crackers.
It's omelet time.
You made it to 70. I rolled to see if there was like any like fluctuation, like how much more it actually could have fit. It was able to hold up to 79. And you stopped at 70.
Yep.
And again, you hear a number of people say, "Shit!" And you went over because you put in at 69.
Oh,
Your usual.
Yeah, my usual.
Will you go be useful and collect our bet?
Silence, that's absolutely fiendish. Let me in next time.
Oh, you didn't. Ma'am, I thought you better than that.
Ugh.
It's okay, you can have some omelet.
Yay! Thank you. That it does smell delicious.
I do not think I would require food, but I would like to see if I can taste it.
Fair enough.
oh, science.
71.
That's very kind.
The spirit is about to grab the rest of the coin, and he hears, "Ah, wait! He's cracking another one!" And then they try to slap the coins out of the spirit's hand. But it passes through the spirit, but does connect with the coins as they clatter back down onto the table.
And I'm gonna like shoot Enoch a look as I toss the shell to the bin of shells.
That's when I'll walk in and collect my bed.
Thank you. Ajax, go ahead and roll me. Roll me a d12.
Yes. 2.
Okay. You're gonna get 2 silver coins and 2 copper coins.
It wasn't worth it, guys.
Low stakes, but high
Ajax.
fun.
Yeah.
Are you joining us for our comically large breakfast?
As I'm
Several people
taking
come
my
and help
prize
you.
and putting it in my pouch.
Stay away. Wow. I've got this.
You all are together, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for today?
You're sweating more than you should be. It's a very heavy skillet.
As I'm like trying to get the skillet in the correct flipping manner, like my sword's just rattling around. Damn it. And I'm just gonna take it off and set it to the side.
You all would notice. I don't. It hasn't really come up a ton, but as Silas like, damn it, takes off the sword. It was a sword bought loose from a budget bin.
Yep.
It was put into the old scabbard that was
my
there.
empty scabbard that I've been carrying around.
So there's been a consistent, just like jostling back and forth of metal clinking as it doesn't actually fit, which is maybe just funny to me.
Not very stealthy.
It's deeply disturbing.
It was a gift.
Ajax, before the morning conversation comes, you are aware you have the entirety of their schedule. The individual that they have been watching Twitch had done their best the previous day to observe this individual, this female elf. And you know that they stand guard at the main gate until roughly 3. Then there's an hour break where they transition over to a western camp. They are off shift from the western camp at 7. And then they headed back to the main encampment for dinner. Roughly between 8 and 9, they were just like vibing and chilling and like enjoying company and entertainment. After 9 o'clock, they went into their tents to get rest, to go to sleep. Twitch said that they snuck away from their tent around 10-ish, 10:30, and snuck into the woods around 10:30. And they came back out of the woods around 11:30-ish.
Okay.
So you've got that kind of like hastily scrawled, some rougher estimates. There's also some like descriptions, and you would have clearly listed that they looked much worse for wear when they came out of the woods. So you have that information as this conversation goes on.
Okay.
I sent some mice to listen to some folks, and they were really concerned about Violetta.
That's the same. Do we know if that's the same?
They didn't get her name. They don't really care so much with that.
Got it.
Interesting.
She was withering
Dear.
and wasting away.
Do we know what could be causing somebody to wither?
Thank you.
What that implies?
Thank you, Pip.
I think they mean a withering of the soul.
Is this a Scourge related thing, or is this like a
What?
forest related thing?
Pip climbs onto your head. Grabs onto your hair.
Oh, Pip's helping.
Wow, your movements have become so much more fluid.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Never speaking in English again.
I don't
Oh
speak-
no, that can't be canon.
Oh, it is.
Icarus, I don't understand it.
You're not missing that much. Something about this elf is withering. I thought maybe Scourge related.
What's Jabano?
Well, I'm going to fill everyone on the conversation with Castore. You think that's Violetta?
Wait, there's dry cleaning?
Somewhere,
Yes, there is. I
Where?
brought Jabano said
Just
he was
gonna
doing it. Do you
clarify.
have more?
Are we going to dive into this kind of like in the open cook area of the middle of the camp?
I'm,
When I see they're starting to form up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, "Hey, get this for me." And I'm gonna let go of the skillet, and it's gonna stay like held. As
Nice.
I'm just gonna separate from the spirit.
I'm
Let it
hoping
cook.
for like a whisper huddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the fact, I want.
There's a couple of individuals that were coming over to get omelet, and you all begin to form a huddle.
Yeah.
Snap at them.
No.
Keep walking.
But it's like such a big omelet. Okay, so like we come back later?
Sure.
Elvin,
Oh, maybe there'll be some left.
Alvin comes over and stands. There'll be no one enjoying omelet besides my lord today.
Oh my gosh.
I made that
Icarus, you're
fucking
gonna be
omelet.
so full.
All right, you've huddled.
Yeah. So we
omelets.
huddle around the omelet.
Smells very good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And so between bites of omelet,
if it's portioned out, I have a reserved portion to the side. Like everybody else is getting served as well.
nice.
Not just for me. This is for
Yeah.
somebody else.
So I'm like, so like between mouthfuls, I think in the huddle, in a whisper, I say everything Castore told us, and then I'm like, do you think that's Violetta?
She was. There was a sad elf while we were.
Yeah, the one who ran
parlay
off in the
yesterday.
morning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I went to look for her later, but I couldn't find her. I thought, maybe she needed comforting, or had information, or I was bored. I don't know.
I want to be candid with a lot of you. I was going to go apologize to Vern for the way that things came across yesterday. I was going to bring him omelet.
Oh.
If the rest of you
Oh.
decide to
Omelet
get
for
into something
apology.
during that distraction,
I would love to speak with Vern.
Perfect.
Yes.
No, am I picking up what you're putting down?
I hope so.
We
I
should
thought
be
it was-
searching for Violetta while he has Vern distracted.
Yeah, but maybe only like one or two of us should talk to Violetta so as not to like freak her out or overwhelm
And
her.
the rest of us talk to Vern.
or something.
I will talk to Vern. With you,
You should
Silas?
probably also apologize.
Yeah.
They got really mad at
Mhm.
whatever it is you were trying to do.
I bet I
Should
can
also
distract Vern
apologize
really
to
well.
Manu.
Okay,
Yeah, I
no,
should
ground
apologize to
rules.
Vern, you're right.
It involves not doing that again.
No, I won't do that again.
Well,
Promise me.
I promise. I promise over these eggs.
So then, if we want to split up, some of us going into the camp, probably Jabanu would be one of the best choices, being our resident elf.
Oh, yes, good.
And
So-
he's already kind of on the case.
He's
And
easy to talk to as well.
Nim knows what she looks like.
Yes,
hard to listen to. And Nim, yes, as well.
yes, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Wait, what?
yeah. I'd be delighted, yeah. Your beauty, my brains, we've got this.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What? Would you have me go?
Enoch, I think you should stick with us for now. The Vern party, if it were. You're not a face that gets mixed in with the crowd.
No, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What are you doing?
You could wear this commoner's veneer and mix in with the crowd.
This is incredible.
What does it? Oh, actually, I think I identified it, but I don't remember what it does.
It makes you look nondescript.
Oh no.
I put down my plate.
Yeah.
It can make him look nondescript, but if anybody speaks to Enoch, he's gonna go, yes, I'm a fleshy man.
No,
Pretend you can't speak.
I mean,
I want this.
I am not very good at pretending. You are correct.
Here, put it on and see what it does.
All right.
And give us your best human impression. Or elf.
What happens?
You put it on like
Oh,
a ski
man.
mask.
This is
Yes, it's a bomb. I don't like how giddy Roger is right now.
How's it written? How's it written?
an amazing opportunity for us to explore. It requires attunement, and so you're going to spend the next little bit of time getting a good understanding
Breakfast.
of the commoner's veneer, and I'm going to ask a question of you, Joe, and there's a lot of weight behind this question. Okay?
Okay.
Would you like to describe what you look like? Or do you want me to describe what you look like?
Oh man.
It's him. It's Jonathan Smith.
feeling like living dangerously.
I want you to describe it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
This becomes our new truth.
I'm so excited.
No. Okay.
No!
No, you
Let's
did it.
go.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on a minute. I get. Are you sure?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Be positive.
Before you, is a beautiful woman.
All out.
As
That'd be amazing.
As you all watch as Enoch is, again, very, very Enoch mannerism still. It takes a little while to, doing the robot nonstop, super indescript, excuse me. Eventually, there's a minor illusion that begins to come over their personage. Now, minor illusion, the idea of changing one's appearance, it can only do so much. How tall is Enoch?
He's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, you would watch.
Big woman.
You would watch as Enoch comes down to about 6'2", 6'3".
So common.
Yeah.
Yeah, so common,
Such
right?
veneer.
Yeah,
in this party.
Now, well, there's a lot of elves around who are a lot of very fair build, and it's part of this is blending into your surroundings more so than anything else. So it's fairly common with these individuals. The one thing that's slightly the one thing that would be unique or stand out would appear to be a human. There's no doubt about this. But there are some like human-appearing individuals who are part of the caravan. They would have, again, not so much of a hard widow's peak, but you can tell that professorial look where there's a little bit of inlets to their hair right here, where their hair kind of pulled and swept back. The hair is black. And it looks like that they are wearing a smock or an apron. Yeah, smock or an apron. And you can see that in that, there appears to be a number of small little notepads. There appear to be a couple of tinkerer's tools and items and other objects. You can tell that most of the stuff they have on their person looks to be that of an engineer, someone who is regularly, maybe a cartographer would be confusing as well, something for charting, for diagramming also. One thing that you would notice is that they would have these just piercing green eyes, but those would come in last, and you would watch as they would cycle through a couple of different colors. and they would stop at lilac for a little while before shifting to this vibrant green.
Nim.
Yes.
Remarkably fair complexion. Looks like the type of individual that maybe wasn't outside a ton.
Can you get a mirror out so Enoch can see themselves?
Yes, absolutely. I have so many.
Honestly, it kind of suits him, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
You're a real boy.
Human knock.
Yes.
Human up.
Also, as
He's the one who
Nim
knocks.
moves it, you might be able to see if you're looking closely. She no longer casts a reflection.
I think that should be your name. Hugh Knock.
Crispy.
That's
Yeah.
not, that's not a person. That's not the name of a person.
Hugh is a name.
Human knock is not the name of a person.
Enoch's
they
voice
have-
box
they have a
still
last
comes out
name.
of this body.
We probably should not put a clue into his actual identity in his name.
I do
right,
like you,
you can
though.
see yourself.
Icarus.
Oh, I like you
That
too,
means nothing.
Trevor. Yes. Yes, what do you think?
Well,
Yes, here you are. Yep. You hold it facing you.
thank you. I know how to use a mirror.
I just wanted to be sure.
All right, now practice with me. Oh, bonjour. How are you doing today, my good sir?
Comment ça va?
And well, as they're talking to him, he appears he's very distracted,
This is never gonna
looking
work.
into the mirror. What were you saying?
Very good. He's aloof.
Wow. That was perfect.
There is something about that image that stares back at you, and you wonder who is that person that you see staring back at you.
I need to decide. I would like to study this device and determine how it functions.
The mirror.
Don't refer
I
to your
believe it's
face.
We've already gone over it. You look.
Don't
I
refer
understand
to your
fraction.
when you're speaking, out loud. Just don't refer to your face as a device. Maybe say,
No,
"I'm looking inward. I've been doing some reflecting recently."
Okay,
I think it's better if I just don't talk and I just
No.
stand there.
I have an idea. I'm gonna turn back to the spirit, doling out. Omelet. Would you
Sits the omelet down.
help him just not be weird for a time?
What are you doing?
There would be it would reach out and it would touch you, and you would have this resonance, this feeling of "Can you ask for me?" Is essentially it washes over you, and then it takes its hand back off, and then it begins to go stand over near Enoch.
Enoch, you have trouble relating to people, right?
Yes, that's an accurate assessment.
Would you like some help?
What do you mean?
You know how sometimes we communicate non-verbally? Like a little voice in your head?
What do you mean?
Just say yes.
Kennedy has a voice in his head.
Like that, but far less, similarly invasive. Less painful.
What is with all the metaphors today?
It's really hard to describe, Enoch.
As is much of the human condition I am learning.
Elf.
Elf condition. Humanoid.
Well,
A biased term, in my opinion.
doesn't really fit everyone, does it?
Micro.
Whatever you would like to do, that very well. But
Not me.
allow me to do one thing first. I take one of the glass panes and I sort of hold it like by the mirror, and I capture an image.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
Not me.
And the spirit phases into Enoch. Now, Joe, Enoch, I'm not going to force a full-on possession, per se, because I'm not going to take your player autonomy.
I hope this works.
But there is a remarkable, like something is, if something was out of reach on a shelf, it just feels like something is helping to like guide your hand a little bit further, right? There's a little bit of direction. There is something that is on the back of your mind that is trying to help guide and direct you just to be more normal, human again, a humanoid,
Yeah.
biased term, omelet. Something is attempting to assist in providing its own expertise into how to blend in.
Foreign entity detected.
We'll have to work on that. How do you feel?
The little multi-tool comes out of his finger.
Okay.
Begins operating on his throat for a moment. Very strange. I mean,
It's hard to describe.
I'm all right. How are you doing today,
Well, I'm doing very well, thank you.
my friend?
Better now.
Fine weather we are having.
Not really. I think the forest is like haunted.
Well,
Don't make it hard for him, Icarus.
You must
You have
test.
advantage on your charisma checks if you engage in a
did you
conversation.
see the recent sporting match?
No. Wait, which one? Were you referring to the horse race that happened outside the
Oh,
caravan?
maybe it was when we were.
Yes.
Was mildly entertaining.
All right. Well, thank you. I think.
Wow, Enoch, impressive work.
Can you eat
like
now?
handsome Squidward. It's like,
This is much progress. I will say, I can also disguise myself, and with my cloak, it will hold up to more scrutiny than a typical disguise self spell. So I'd be happy to join you and smooth over the more courtly conversations.
Perfect. That sounds wonderful.
All right, yeah.
All right. And after about 20 minutes, you all stand up from your huddle. You've been leaning down over the eggs.
After 20 minutes of breakfast,
Yeah.
which is a normal breakfast time.
It's a normal breakfast time. And so what if our friend looks a little different now? Who's gonna snitch?
You think
Yeah.
in this caravan, that's
Exactly.
the weirdest thing
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
We're blending in. We're
Absolutely
blending in. Do I recognize Enoch?
I want this to be a roll because there's a chance, but there is. The DC for this is challenging. You
Okay.
important, but that doesn't mean that you were in exactly the same echelon.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. And
History is appropriate for this.
history is appropriate.
Yeah.
Could be
Come on,
anything.
baby. Come on. Oh, that's cocked. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a 22.
That's pretty good.
You do recognize this. Joe, would you do me the honors of telling them who they recognize?
You are looking at the image of Hermes Trismegistus.
And I think that, like,
No clues.
it's just the kind of thing where Nim's, like, eating breakfast, like, chit-chatting, seeing how Enoch likes the omelet. And it's just like, that, like, it's crazy. It's been a while.
You watched Hermes on the floating screens next to Madam President
Yup.
when everything began.
Yup. It's just like,
The great copyright infringement.
Year zero.
yeah, we were this close.
My book is vibrating.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh! Great! Good, shall we? Let's
Mim,
go be normal.
You look like you saw a ghost.
There was one that flew into Enoch, wasn't there?
Yeah, that must
Wasn't
have been the
there,
ghost. I was
Enoch?
thinking about.
You know, I
Can
think you
Nim
need
eat,
to
like,
relax,
people's food?
Nim.
Should have asked.
Wow, he's really got that humanoid action down, doesn't he?
As a spirit should infect you and make you chill out.
Oh, thank you.
That's good, Enoch. All right.
Maybe you could explain it to me, but really dumb it down, Enoch. Let's
Could
go
you not
see
use
about
the word
that.
infect, though?
Yeah, there's one
Whatever you
infection
like.
here.
Hey, Nim, are you cool? We're trying not to bring attention to the
Great.
automaton
Great,
parading as
great.
an elf.
No, I can
Hey.
handle the raid.
Can we get some of this
Rampage.
omelet?
Get out of here.
I think it's a trade.
There's like 3 or 4 dudes that came up with the plates
No.
and they leave immediately. They get his
No, I just...
What's the proper way to say make your own damn omelet?
Well, that was pretty good.
I think, yeah, that was direct.
You could just leave the skillet empty on top of the fire.
Oh, yes.
You know, wait, hold on. Which one loaned me the skillet?
Actually, it would be someone who isn't part of this like big breakfast kerfuffle. They saw what you were doing, and they have individuals who make like large scale like banquet style like meals for folks. One of the caterers essentially had to be like, oh no, we got something for this.
That
they're not
caterer,
around. Yeah.
that caterer has omelet reserved.
Yeah, okay.
They're allowed to have some omelet.
Yeah, dope.
Ajax, can I borrow that pensive, confused mask for a second?
No.
Oh, gosh. Cool.
What did you think of the omelet?
My omelet is still there. I did not eat it.
Do you not eat?
No, I do. You just don't see me eat. No, take my plate. No, walk away.
That's fine.
Oh, if I'm to appear human, which I am,
You are human.
elf is what I meant, then I
Void.
suppose I should do things like
Eating.
eating as well. So
And I
may have a
will
bite.
I will produce the 1 egg worth of omelet on a very small plate.
May it remind you of home with its caraway.
Yes.
Well, I don't know where home is, but perhaps
Carnat's basement.
I've been
Where you were born.
I've been
you
told
back
that
in the
smell
basement.
is a trigger of memory.
Smell.
So perhaps
Could you not smell in your normal form?
I can smell.
Oh.
That's all you hear in your head. It's from
You can smell?
No, I'm just kidding.
I have the sense of smell. I do not produce odor.
That's
not
not
like the
true.
rest of you.
That's not true.
Well,
With Starless on this one, you do have a very.
Well, when we were in the sewer, I smelled like the rest of you.
Oh, you smell a little like blood always. It's like that coppery.
Kind of nickely.
Little
kinda-
ozone.
Really?
Maybe other
Yeah.
types of metal
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
This whole time.
Yeah.
This whole
it's nothing.
time.
You
Yeah.
kind
they
of
say
get
you can't
blind.
smell yourself.
It's true.
Yeah.
Nose blind.
You get used to
No.
it.
Well, anyway, thank you for breakfast. And he takes it and
We're
starts
watching
eating it.
so
But it's
closely.
like watching like a toddler. Like
I produce a second small plate and slide it over to Pip.
Also, is it like the top of your head?
But this is what's funny because exactly this is not meant. This is a very low level magic item. So the food is making its way towards Enoch's mouth, and then there is like this blurring and this glitching around here, and then you hear a sound coming from up here.
Not that it's a super big deal, but the spirit does have minor illusion.
It can hide it to help essentially. In collaboration, that will be able to affect when it is done intentionally.
Oh, amazing.
Well, that's
Okay, perhaps
so
we should avoid
at my
any
hands.
meals with
Yes.
Violet.
So I do swallow, or I attempt to swallow the egg.
Do you see the swallowing happening here, and you hear a slight grinding up here?
Like garbage.
Now, I love this for us.
Pack up the other two to bring to Vern.
But what would you all like to do with your day? And I've heard that there's a plan to split the group, and with some individuals going to search after Violetta, there's some individuals going to go have a conversation with Vern. Now, what I want to be clear on here, right? Ajax, you have a list of information that says where they're going to be at what time of day, right? And right now, in between the hours of like 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., they're just going to be standing attention like a soldier up at the front gates, right? Between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. is what you have. So what I want to confirm for the group, when is this distraction? When is this conversation happening?
Not
Like,
around mealtime.
when are you choosing to go and find her if you are using this list that Ajax has been provided with?
Yes.
I just need to know.
Well, I don't think it makes any sense to try and confront her on duty.
Yeah, can we do
You know?
just an above table like
Yeah, let's
meeting
do a
about
little
it?
chit chat. Yeah.
So I think we could
Hello.
as a collective group go up to Vern and be like, sorry, we're really weird and that's not the worst of it. Give him omelet. Everything's fine from then. It's a good omelet. That's how that works. Yes, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yep, we voted on it, Roger. It'll be fine.
Majority rule, I guess.
When do we think is going to be the best time? Because if that's going to get smoothed over, if we can, as a collective, get out of sight, maybe at the same time that she is, I think that's our best bet.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Probably going to talk to her at around like dusk, just whenever she's alone.
What if we
8
tried
to
to
9 is just like she's just chilling out.
chilling out?
So-
We could try and get her when she's walking to the western camp. I'd be
No.
like, was she alone during that time? Did we know?
At
No.
4?
Alone
Yeah.
to different degrees.
Okay.
You're always within sight of the
Okay.
other camps further down. So it's not like you're going to have a ton of privacy, but that's not to say that you couldn't like time your walk that direction also. Oh, like funny. Hey, we haven't talked yet. What's going on? So I mean, it's a valid option,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be a truly private option.
Okay.
Nobody would be able to hear you.
The truly private option is when she sneaks off.
Yeah.
Do we know where she's sneaking off to? Not specifically, but the
It's-
direction.
It was noted
Sweet.
from Twitch where she entered the wood.
Can we be at that entrance at that time and cut her off there?
That's up to you all.
So at like 10:30?
Yeah.
But what if she's not
Or-
using? Yeah.
Well, I won't say this is your plan. I know the plan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is she sneaking off at 10?
yeah, it would be before she made it fully in there, where we kind of lost
Okay.
track.
Great.
so
Great.
Yeah, we can.
we can also use some of our little animal friends to make sure, like, oh, this is the route
Yes.
that's being taken.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We should try and catch her outside the woods.
And like, I guess if she gets away from us, I can always I can use Clue and find where she's gone to.
That's a great point. Yeah,
Great. So if we do lose her, we have back.
that might be better to like track her down
yeah.
already. If she's going for round 2 of get the shit beat out of her in the woods,
And
which is what I would do.
She didn't hear no bell, right?
Yeah.
She's going back.
All right.
Yes.
and you know, I was thinking, if we want everyone to be distracted tonight, right? We need maximum privacy with her. So why don't we get Castore to throw on one of the best and most brilliant and brightest and exciting shows he's ever done?
Yeah.
That-
This town has seen.
And we should definitely ask Ajax to convince them.
Yes.
That's a great
That's a
idea.
good idea.
And we had that conversation as well over the omelet.
Yes.
It is known.
yes.
This is the way.
If you need me to disguise myself to look like one of the guards members and be inside so I can get you in, I can do that as well.
Perfect.
Shouldn't be too hard.
So we're not splitting up.
No, I don't think we need to.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
What do you got, Ajax?
Do you think it's smart that everybody talk to her and like corner her?
Honestly, yeah. If we're gonna try to figure things out and possibly offer help, it's a unified front. I mean, we've been working together for weeks, and whether or not she feels uncomfortable, I don't think would matter if it's our group or if it's one person like popping out of the woods. I would feel more comfortable if it was more than one person popping out of the woods, honestly.
Maybe we can like try and present a non-threatening or
Yeah. So
welcoming.
I will not
Yeah.
lead.
Perfect.
Like
Me neither. Yeah.
we walk up casually, like we're talking about something, and
Yeah,
we're
like, oh hey.
Oh, are you
well,
also
so
on the
she-
night be shit walk?
yeah,
I was gonna say if we could like meet her first at like the entertainment thing and just shoot the shit for a little, and then when she's sneaking off, be like, "Oh hey, what are you up to?" Like, so we already know.
That's
I
a
think
good
that's
idea.
a better idea than just
Nice.
being like, let's have a conversation at 10 p.m. while you're about
You
to
know
go
what?
sneak away. Like,
I agree. Yeah.
And
I
then
can,
we
Works for me.
I can talk
usually.
to her. Elf to elf.
Nice. And then if she gets
Ugh.
away, we can always meet her there as sort of like, hi. It's awkward running. We also parked here.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was gonna
Fancy
say,
meeting you here.
Wow, very
Like,
good,
yes,
Enoch.
Exactly.
The whole time this has been happening, Enoch's been leaning on the chair like this.
Wow.
It's working.
if
Silas, can we revisit the definition of innocent later? Okay, great, wonderful.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Giovanni, I could match the exact uniform and appearance of them too, so I could probably get you into the like entertainment area more seamlessly.
Including face?
I'm worried about
Yes.
how much subterfuge
Disguise self and
Yeah.
that we apply.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'll just walk in as myself. I mean, we're not. It's not like we're not
We're-
allowed over there.
Right.
Yeah, we can just walk over.
Okay.
Because if we are first and foremost going over to apologize,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll go up to the bar. We'll buy her a drink. Ask her how she's been.
How she being?
I love
This is like watching.
Hey, are you going to the
Parent
forest
Trek.
later?
If we have time to kill in between these plans, which will be hours, we are introducing Hugh Knock.
You pick a different name.
You
No.
could be the star.
Not Chad.
We don't pick our names.
You're doing so good. You could be the star of the show.
I just really want him to meet Karnath.
We should check on the baby.
We should check on the baby.
Yeah.
We'll do breakfast apology, go check on baby, introduce Karnath, go to the show, and then Woods.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
I've heard a plan.
Dry cleaning.
Oh, yes. Could you let me know when you find the dry cleaner? I actually have one thing.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Jabanu's gonna find it. Also,
very
Rodney
good.
is on the case, but I don't know. He seemed a
I don't
little
know who the
shifty.
fuck that is.
He's the bookie.
I don't care.
You need to have fun,
There's
Icarus.
too many people here. I can't keep track of all the names.
So that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you need to lighten up.
Don't listen to them.
Aren't you like 400 pounds?
I agree,
Doesn't look
Icarus.
it.
You come off too
I'm
gruff.
speaking in metaphors, man.
With the plan that you all have, you all are going to go apologize via omelet, right?
Yep.
You're going to
Which will work.
It's
which
an
will work.
amulet.
You're going to go have you're going to check on baby, right? You might talk with Karnath a smidge, but the real meat of this plan is you all are going to try to be around and available at entertainment hour as Castori is putting on the grandest of shows, and you're going to hope to very casually sidle up to the bar and ask how she be doing.
Me and my six
girl.
friends like your vibe from across the
And-
bar.
And from that point
Wait,
on,
is that too long for an episode?
We just go, yeah, we like your vibe.
after you all have the conversation there, you're hoping that that's going to make it easier whenever you're like, oh, fancy seeing you all at the edge of the dark,
right.
spooky wood,
And can't fail.
right? Okay.
What could go wrong?
So we're gonna fast track a couple of the things.
Yes.
What happens whenever you go to deliver the apology omelet? A couple of things would be important. They would accept the food offering as a token, a symbol of, oh, like thank you for acknowledging. Yes, it was a little bit of tense, but again, we understand where it was coming from. They would explain that they don't eat eggs.
I literally got them from you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yes.
Do you like crackers?
Is there something wrong with the eggs?
And they said the eggs are fine. The eggs are fine. They would, again, you could have conversations with them. That's right. But again, they have stock, as not everyone essentially keeps to whatever the culture, whatever the traditions are, but a number of them do. So some of them they would pass around the eggs. It would be utilized, but Vern Bicephali himself wouldn't consume. But it would be clear that the notion in the act was all that mattered.
Amazing.
Right? The thought was all that counts. Right? Literally here.
The monkey's paw of omelets.
Yeah. I think I'm probably like asking druids like questions about wild shape. So could you like turn into a chicken and then lay an egg?
Oh no.
Is that something?
Jabanu.
That's why they don't eat the eggs.
is that something you can do in wild shape?
Yeah, it's actually like a really uncomfortable conversation.
I just feel like it's weird when I know that that's an inappropriate question. Like, I don't like being on the side of things.
Like,
I mean, could we do it? Yeah. Like, should we do it? No.
but I mean, like in an emergency.
Like, what emergency are you talking
If
about?
you're like real hungry, if you're like,
I mean, the world, the nature provides if you know how to work and speak to it.
If you're really hungry, you can just cut off your own arm and eat
That's
it.
a really good question.
You'd spend a lot
Really
of
good
energy
point.
laying an egg.
It takes like an unbelievable amount of calcium.
If you
on it.
boil your
We're really
milk,
trying to
that's
say. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm new here. My name is
Big H.
Big H.
Oh,
is
I
what they
also
called me.
look different than I did yesterday.
And you're telling me that why?
Because I want to know if I had
And you're just talking to Miscellaneous Druid right now. Yeah, just to be clear.
druid.
if I had tried to speak with the trees, would I have gotten hurt?
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 20.
I got a natural 22! What was your total?
You got a 22-sided dice.
30?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
don't make it
There is an immediate
7 different countries.
battle here, and there is... Yeah, you would have got hurt. It wouldn't have been us. We were trying to protect you. I don't even know why I'm telling you this, to be honest.
Well, thank you.
Don't do it again. It's for your safety.
Understood.
Don't be asking those types of questions to people you don't know.
Oh, what? I don't meet druids very often. I was curious.
Yeah, Banu, don't ask those types of questions to people you don't know.
Hey, it's okay. Like, I get it. People are curious. But, like, maybe don't bring all your friends.
Do you think it's weird when 7 of us show up at the same time?
We'll talk later.
Why don't you eat eggs?
Do you really not know?
I'm not from here.
If you want, you can roll a history or a nature or something if you want. It's up to you if you like want to know this information, but
I don't want to. I need to.
okay.
All right. So that's going to be a 15.
Okay, so you're aware of this knowledge, and we could decide how you want to like have asked that question, regardless of what you now know. But for a number of the House Virginia elves, for a number of the elves who were in the heart of Viridia, who are connected quite closely to the land itself, they struggle with eating any concept of beast or flesh, even in the idea of an egg that comes from a creature. And this actually stems from not some, we're just vegetarians, we don't believe in like harming animals or anything, but it stems from an idea or a belief that it's hard to tell which beast are, how do I say this in a way with just a 15? Some beast would be considered pure, and we're just part of nature and connected, and others have been adjusted, modified by the Scourge and are an affront to nature in itself, and they try to only eat things that they have purified themselves or that they have raised on their own purified soil.
I want to ask the question with that knowledge from a very similar angle that Silas operates from. And I think the question I'm going to reframe with is, with that understanding, do you think yourself above being part of the cycle of nature? We are all just beasts.
No, you're right. In a way, we all are. But
Yes.
Slayer, I think you of all people would understand that not all beasts existed before the shifting. It's hard to know where that point in their historical timeline has broken off.
I do. I think maybe you have a wider image
We
of these
have
timelines
a
than
vast memory. We remember. We remember.
my bad.
It's okay. Not everyone keeps. There's a number of people who are enjoying the eggs. It's received well. It's the thought that's really what matters. But from that information, really, what you're really taking away from this is that reminder that there was a plethora of animals, creatures, and beasts that roamed the lands before the shifting. But due to the shifting itself, new iterations and versions essentially would have spliced together with humans and humanoids of the time, and a number of types of beast, creatures, monstrosities, aberrations came into existence from then, and they remember. The elves of this land in particular remember.
As an above table note, at some point I'm going to try to convince Airless that chickens are unnatural creations of the Scourge.
No,
I'm gonna whisper to Silas. We totally just ate druid eggs. I'm like 80% sure.
First time?
You all go and check on the baby, right?
The
If you want to have had a brief conversation with Karnath, that's fine. But I do want to make sure that we get to the entertainment that evening.
That is
Per Ajax request. I'm gonna give you a chance here, Ajax. You know the entirety of their catalog. You know what's amazing. You know what's maybe not sold so well. What show do you want them to put on? What's your favorite?
Okay. So I have this friend that informed me last night that he played an angry clown that only said butter. So I want a clown show
Okay, a clown show.
with an angry clown that only says butter.
Okay, a clown show.
It was like a clown
Angry.
cafe type deal where
Okay.
they were waiters and
Clown
waitresses
fae.
and cooks.
Okay.
And one of them wanted everybody out of the restaurant by shouting butter. That was it.
Now, is everybody clowns or is it just one clown?
Everybody is.
Everybody's a clown. It's
It's
in a
just-
cafe.
part of nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it existential? Is this like waiting for Godot?
Yeah.
Butter.
Right. I think there's a much deeper meaning here. I think it's going to be
Probably.
lost on a lot of the
It's
campus.
right there. Is it salted? Is it?
And
I don't know. All he said was that he just went butter really angrily at people. So
And this is exactly the show that is put on this evening. A number of individuals come out in clown costumes. Everyone who is on stage is a clown. They have somehow put together what looks to be a very like corner diner-esque location. Who knows how they threw that together so quickly? And it looks pretty good, to be honest. Right.
don't challenge theater people. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's collectively, I mean, it's Ajax knows best. It's one of the best shows they put on. Which I think we can unpack that later, what that means. for this
butter.
year.
The critics rave.
Yeah.
They do. It's the best
Butter.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
Even better than the fish one.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And
Put those together. And
I was
you have
really
something-
glad they
something
didn't
pretty
do the
good.
fish mother.
the show goes on, and at a certain point, right, you all have seen her at least once, but the individual that you believe to be called Violetta would be making her way, again, coming from a little bit of a break retinue, seems to be coming and sitting down. There is a community-style table here. Again, think like Bavarian halls, right, for like Oktoberfest types of things. But there's an area she intentionally picks that's relatively away from everybody else, but not at a table by herself.
We should bring one of the butter sculptures over to her.
But we can steal props from the show.
Oh, that's true. Okay. But, I mean, for good.
Hey, Jabani, that cup that you have,
Yeah.
won't you grab a cup off the table? Pour me a drink, please.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if we should be doing anything that involves Enoch's mouth.
I'm twirling around. I feel.
Icarus.
That's
For science!
See our Patreon.
that. I at least wait for the second date, man. All right. Anyway, what's it?
You don't know what that means.
Enoch does, for some reason! Enoch does!
I'm looking at Enoch, but I'm not looking at Enoch. And I'm
spirit
going,
does.
you don't know what that means.
You can't help but shrug.
Coffee.
Just roll with it, baby.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Why are you so
We shouldn't be showing him all these shows. It's like it's a bad influence on him.
Is it bad influence? It's just
It rots the mind.
Did you? What about
Clown content.
She's at a
We should
table
send him into the
almost
woods.
alone.
You know what?
That'll
I
teach
think
him.
this is a great
Like
idea.
child.
I think
I'm not
this-
with them.
coffee? That's
Okay.
what.
I went
that's
to
what
go
we're
get
going
my
with?
costume.
100%.
All right.
And
Bernadette has it ready for you.
since we all talked to Vern, I was able to study individuals
100%.
better. So I will come back looking like one of those individuals.
Oh.
Do you announce yourself to the rest of your team? Or do you just come back in?
I just come back in.
Are you
walks
still wearing
up
a
and he's
mask?
like,
No.
Wait, everyone, be quiet.
Spike.
Who's that?
Interloper.
Shh. Enoch, put the cup down.
Have you seen the Butter Show?
You want to talk to her, right? And it's Ajax's voice coming from.
Enoch, put the cup back.
And I'm gonna poke him.
pull me another one, barkeep.
All right. Twirl it around. Fill it up with beer.
It's
Is
a
it
good disguise.
is it illusion stuff?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
Are you going to talk
I
to
like
her?
the show.
Yeah. I'll talk to her.
No, I'm talking
Bring
to
Ajax.
Yes, that was the point, so I could introduce you better.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
Okay.
Who's all going? Everyone?
Yes,
I think the bottom is
Sure.
it is the best plan.
Like we said earlier,
if we're all showing
my
up.
6 friends like Jervai.
It's definitely not the best plan, but it is the second best
This is,
plan.
yeah, which
Are
we
we all
know
wearing
is
masks
always
on?
the actual best
So,
plan.
so no disguises.
You know what? Fair enough.
Disguises, are
Pip,
we
you stay
going-
here.
yeah, no
I got
disguises.
mine
Watch-
for the dry cleaning.
Watch.
No disguises. I just
Ramshackle.
really beholden to be
Let no one enter.
authentic.
Authentic selves.
Pip
Yes.
digs into one of the
I don't
chairs.
know if I like
Put on the
Enoch
armor.
anymore.
I don't.
He reminds me of Kai.
You know
Enoch
what?
is
I'm
drinking
going.
the beer now.
All right.
Amazing.
As far
We
as I've
really
heard,
should have gotten you.
the entirety of the party
Oh, I always keep
walks
track of.
over. There are enough seats. Again, it's think like log benches
Yeah.
on both sides of the table. So a couple of you can sit on the side next to her. The rest of you can be on the other side of the table looking at her if you want. As you are getting close to her, you could still see that there's one, the left arm is up on the table and they're holding on to their side or their core a little bit, and they're trying, again, they're drinking something to like blend in to fit, but you would notice that their elbow stays on the table the entire time. There's something that they need some help lifting something up, carrying, holding on to something. Their eyes, even as you're approaching, there are just massive bags under their eyes. They look so exhausted. They are still wearing most of their uniform, including that large scarf-like piece,
Neat.
the thing that covers up most of their neck.
I want to sit down directly next to her.
Is this seat taken? And I gesture to the entire table.
No, I guess you can sit here if you like.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, you're from the caravan. I saw you speaking with the druids.
Yeah, we're just passing through.
Casually.
We're traveling
Yep.
with them.
Oh, here. Yeah, let me see that.
See what?
I'm going to hold up my hand. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her arm.
She immediately recoils.
I'm
Please
going
don't, please
to
don't, please
just
don't, please don't.
smack
No, you don't
your
have to do that.
hand,
Please,
Jabanu.
you don't have to do that. You don't even know me.
I know I don't know you, but I
Why would
can
you
see
waste
that.
your life on mine?
Trust me, I'm not wasting my life. I've already used
Trust
it up.
you? What's your name?
I'm going to show the little
This is
mark.
going really well.
Yep.
I'm just going to put my hand.
It gives you advantage on persuasion checks.
Yes,
Make it.
yes. Yes, I'm just, you know me, I'm just a healer from a goddess. All right, I got a natural 20.
God.
Give it my most winningest smile.
She kind of just like rubs her left temple with her thumb. I still think it's a waste.
Listen, you're obviously injured and you're fooling no one.
I've
Come on,
been working very hard.
bring it in. Come on.
Why are you making those noises with your mouth?
He does it every time.
Literally every time we've tried to talk to him about it, but he's not really accepting.
You watch as she takes a deep breath. My name's Violetta. Thanks for that.
Good to meet you. I wanted to help you. Because you're a really honorable bunch, you know?
We have a job to do, and we want to make sure we do it correctly.
Yeah, very honorable, very obedient.
I understand.
Yes.
What's your passive insight?
My passive insight is 17.
There is an immediate, as she like pans around, is like finally for the first time taking you in. And when you all sat down, there was like, hey, like, no, it's not taken. And she like kind of looks back onto the show. This forced interaction was like, fine. She finally looks around at all of you, stops a little bit at Ireless. With her left hand as she's brought down her drinks, gestures to you. She stops at you, and there is a widening of the eyes that she quickly tries to hide. So is there a reason that you sat here? Is there something I can help you with? Or are you just trying to...
Our friend was going to introduce us?
I could have swore that I just saw you at the Western camp.
I'm going to speak however this person speaks
Yeah.
to the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which, sure, we'll make this up on the spot.
Yeah, let's go.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's sneaky.
Every night. Yeah.
I wanted to come for the entertainment too.
It's a weird artsy piece. I don't know if I fully grasp it.
I really feel like the third rewatch.
It's, yeah.
I get it.
Fishmother was better.
I don't know what that is,
What?
but we'll have a discussion about this later.
I know you two are so close.
I didn't
I
know.
met
Is that a
them.
friend of yours?
No, I met them earlier today.
Oh. Oh. Well,
What did you just do?
I said so close.
The whole time that we've been sitting here, Enoch has been making looks like.
He's had a little bit too much to drink. Please forgive me.
they didn't
It's
get
been a
into
long week.
where did you imbibe in some of the elven ale? It can be challenging if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
I haven't sampled it, but I would love for you to show it to me.
You should not oblige him, please. You should regret it very much in the morning.
You should absolutely do it. He's
He
gonna
could
love
regret it tonight if he keeps it up.
Yes, he will.
I'm regretting so much.
Again, it doesn't go terribly far, but I
Can't stop now.
Not you.
I understand that you all desired entry into the wood, and that's obviously out of the question, but thank you for being understanding about our missive, our order. There's a lot going on right now. I don't think any of us need any more enemies, so I'm glad that you made the right decision.
Yeah, it's the honorable thing to do.
And I feel like in times like these, it really helps if we all can just, do what we can to help out those around us, right?
She goes to lift up a drink. Yeah, of course. And you watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we should also provide comfort.
Oh my god.
You have advantage on all charisma checks.
Oh, I know,
And
baby. And I'm
persuasion.
going to abuse the hell out of you, Roger.
Make it a persuasion check.
Yay!
What is that?
With my native one.
Doesn't matter.
That's 12. That's a 7. So 12.
Okay. You say that, and she immediately, again, she's just clutched at her side and tried to recoil here, and she sees that, and she says, "I'm sorry. I'm actually betrothed currently to a human. Most elves are fairly open-minded for multiple partners, but my betrothed is not."
Oh, sure, of course.
Your sister, by chance.
Make a persuasion roll.
What's that?
Make another persuasion with advantage.
What have you done?
This is me.
Do this. I'm going to ruin this.
I'm just waiting for the nat 20. Please, God.
Is this? I know I can't see my own reflection, but is this like looking in a mirror?
I do have a sister. She is stationed elsewhere.
Oh, all right. Well, that's cool.
Do you require any additional healing of any kind?
As I've already stressed, you shouldn't waste your efforts.
It's
and your
not
energy.
a waste. Some of us are gifted with abilities where it doesn't drain us like others.
Make a persuasion.
Flash it purple.
Oh, okay.
Ira Criffield.
Do you want to burn your inspiration?
Oh, yeah. I forgot I got that.
Reactivated.
Do it.
For the audience at home, there was a series of trivia questions before the show began, and no one got one right.
There was
We
one
like to
question.
have a little fun.
Can I still give someone else disadvantage?
Fuck it, sure.
All right. Well, what is this? Persuasion?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Could I argue for savoir faire just because I have it?
You just want to blend in lore savoir faire, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this will
Sounds
be
French.
in that case
Can I argue
Just like the elves.
for I read one of those pickup artist books?
24.
With the 24, and you flash, it's the same thing as a wing. You flash one of your eyes lilac, and there is an immediate there is a realization in this person. You have just told them something more than you anticipated.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, you got this.
Natural 20.
Nice. Yes. There it is.
Finally, some
You
good
are
rolls.
Yeah.
You are watching someone who is still clutching onto their side, still has their left hand down on the table, unable to currently lift their drink after just wrenching here. And there's a plan being formulated. You can see the gears.
As my associate has
yes.
said, we are here to do what we can to help.
Exactly, and as my associate just shared, we have some unique skills that we would love to find a good use for.
It feels a waste to sit on the sidelines, but if that is
Exactly.
what we must do to maintain peace,
If that's truly the best use of
if
our
that's
talents,
really what we must have to do with all of our talents doing nothing,
yes, with all this power, just fear.
We're going to get into
worshipping.
trouble.
Yeah.
You can direct that. On.
we will just do nothing.
We'll just do nothing. We'll just enjoy this fantastic
sit
show.
here with our,
just
with
sit
our
here and,
very muscular friend.
Yes.
Yeah, it's honor. It's good to be honorable, but sometimes honor is a cloak for hubris.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Sometimes you wonder, when are you serving the forest and when are you serving the house?
Oh, wow.
Because because when you're in situations like this, you're raised to think it's always going to be the same thing. But what if it's not the same thing?
I see what you see in him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Interesting. She notes that of all things.
damn.
Here's what I've been doing. Here's what I've been deciding. Based on how this conversation started and how this conversation has continued.
We like your vibe.
I've just been slowly just playing with the DC up and down based on various rolls. Rolls.
Names of power.
And I want a final single persuasion roll from one person. I think it should be someone who contributed to the conversation, but most of you have at this point.
I'm just going to hold up a random number. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
Does
check.
it have-
If some person has
2,
advantage
3,
on
4,
persuasion
5,
rolls, will that
6,
person
7.
Wow.
get advantage on this roll?
Hey.
Unless that person is Enoch, because they currently have disadvantage.
If it helps, there are 7 of us, so I was like, I'll just roll a d8 and then I'll advocate for them. And I rolled an 8, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we skip Roger, so we end back with Chubano.
I do have.
I advocate for you.
I don't have any modifiers to my persuasion. I got a plus
I
0.
feel like
But you
that's
have
the
advantage.
wrong
But I have
choice.
advantage. Yeah.
You got this
So-
modifier.
Well, advantage mathematically, advantage is about a plus 5.
Yeah.
So if anyone,
let's roll it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not super
Face
worried.
card don't decline.
all right. Gonna roll it. Everyone.
Okay.
All right. I got a 12.
Oh, jeez.
What is to be expected?
just so you all know,
Perfect.
when you all entered the conversation, the DC was going to be like at an 18. The way you entered the conversation, I was dancing between a 20 and a 22. Right? Fair enough. Right? And then there were a couple of really good questions and rolls and things got back down. I brought the DC all the way down to 14.
And then with that last comment, -2.
Well,
Oh, you're so.
And you watch someone who was on the edge of, we're going to get into trouble anyway. You might as well direct us. Leans in. Everyone's here. Do you have a sister? And there's so many great questions that are asked.
These are important.
Yeah. And she says the following, because remember, I believe in giving information even whenever you fail. She says, again, still holding, if there were some place to get in trouble, don't do it here. Don't do it in the woods. Just be patient. Let the people who know what they're doing take care of this. This can't be going on for much longer. I'm sure you'll get your pass in a couple of days.
What
Let
is wrong
us-
with the woods?
The woods are sick. And we are doing what we can, but we don't want, and I apologize, I don't want outsiders to have to deal with our problems. We should take care of our own.
I'm so sorry. It seems as if we saw you earlier, and it seemed as if you were perhaps rather alone. And forgive me if I overstep, and I wouldn't if it weren't a matter of life and death, perhaps. But is it possible the woods are not the only thing suffering?
And at this point, you've all been chatting and hanging out for about like 40, 50-ish minutes, right? Various things going on. She's already looks tired, kind of exhausted, and mechanically the final roll was failed here.
Yeah.
And you're asking good things, and she would say, I must apologize. Your company has been at minimum enjoyable. But I'm quite tired. I'm quite tired, and I have morning shift, so I must excuse myself. I'm going to get some rest.
Right.
And she excuses herself, and she leaves and makes her way over towards the tent.
All right, so now that it's just us at this table and there's a lot of background noise happening, we can talk. Butter! We can talk privately.
Butter says, it screams butter. It gets me every time.
Are you
verify.
Are you actually drunk?
I'm just having a good time, baby.
All right, put a pin in that forever. So, please. We tried that way.
I can charm her.
Well, let's not remove free will. If we can help it.
It's tough with elves.
I tried to charm her and it didn't work.
What I'm saying is now we move on to plan B.
Where we follow her and...
Right.
Kidnap her.
Yes.
No, not kidnap. Just follow.
You know what? Why don't we do it a little quieter? I can help us with that. And then if they get into trouble, we'll help out.
We snoop.
Perfect. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Is that acceptable?
I should bring up just one more time, not that this is my opinion. She did give us pretty clear instructions to not be involved. Do we want to heed that warning one more time? Just an opportunity.
She did seem to say that they will be very upset at us.
Icarus, you bring up a great point, but so did she. It is my job to go in and solve other people's problems.
Yeah, I'm not waiting 4 days for something that could be a rejection anyway.
So.
Also,
again, it's not my position. I'm just bringing it up.
What is your position?
I want to go see what's wrong with the woods.
Well, so do I.
Yes.
Me too.
And curiosity has never done anyone any harm.
Well.
Yes, right? Yes. Good. We can all agree. Excellent. Let's follow her.
Was that an omelet joke?
No.
Did you say excellent?
Oh, I should have.
That was funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wish I had done it. Oh. I do have apology amulet written in my notes.
It sounds like the plan is to go and either follow her. I just want to clarify. Are you planning to wait near the tent and lurk and follow as she is trying to maybe leaves that night? Or are you going to go lie in wait near the wood? One or the other.
I think we should, what if we lie in wait, but we have animal companions tracking her to make sure she's going?
I think it's like a head off kind of situation.
That's perfect.
I'm going to be
sweet.
passing with no trace.
Whoa.
Minimal trace.
Wow.
No
The trace
traces.
has to go somewhere. Everyone knows that. The trace leaves when you cast it.
On
It gets
Pip.
sent somewhere else.
It can neither be created
I
nor
cast
destroyed.
conspicuous Pip.
Yeah.
Nobody pays attention to us. Ramshackle is a party.
Icarus goes, bush! And he becomes a bush.
Can I hide in that bush? I go.
Hello.
And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take our break for the evening as you all get into place to lie in wait. As we come back from our break, we'll get individual stealth rolls, and we'll decide how this plan goes, and we'll see what animal companions and familiars you're going to be following. We'll be right back, everybody.
Yay.
Welcome back, everyone. We are ready to lie in wait, spring a trap, follow somebody from their tent to the spooky woods.
Not a trap.
It depends, I think.
As we got up from the table, I'm going to force the spirit back to me.
Immediately leaves Enoch.
Oh!
I don't know what I expected, but that was the worst ever. I was uncomfortable.
It was somewhat liberating.
It could have been the worst thing you've done, and that's really saying something, I think.
We don't ever have to talk about it ever again.
No,
What's
let's
in
not.
that cup?
Nothing. Silas, allow me my simple pleasures.
You all have a plan, right? You're going to be able to utilize some Pass Without Trace. You're going to be able to utilize some animals, some friends. You got some familiars that you can aid. Now, you also know on the rough sketch that was provided to Ajax via Twitch that there's a rough area of the wood that seems to be marked on a schematic here where they entered, where they departed from the wood. So you could make it all the way there and lie in wait. Now, one thing that needs to be made clear for you all. You can't hide in the wood. As you are coming up to the wood, there is just a massive bramble wall. You can see the fires from camp to your east, camp down to your west. You are roughly equidistant between both of the camps, is where it is noted. Now the question is, I mean, there's at least one bush here. Right? And it's Chris.
Oh, there's somebody else here already.
But there's not a lot of other vegetation. It's been described that there is a clear demarcation where there is just like, open area and the wood begins there. There is something like, if you imagine like a glacier came through here, but instead of depositing like silt and various soils, it just deposited trees. This is the end.
So I think the goal is not to not be seen at all, but more to not be conspicuous, like we look like people passing between the camps.
If it's
You got a bush walking.
Be proud of it.
Did they count every bush?
It's a statement.
if there's an ambient temperature that's like above freezing, I can kind of conjure up a bit of this is my species trait. I can conjure up a bit of a mirage where mechanically we can take the hide action even when there's no cover.
Okay, that is true.
Yeah. So it's like it's almost like it's like, you know how like when it's like really hot and kind of on the horizon, like that little heat wave can kind of make things like sort of vanish.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like that.
Okay.
I like that.
That'll be
It's
helpful.
fun.
Okay. Now, just one thing I want to. Again, I can't make this any more apparent. Vast open space, edge of wood. Now, do you want to just be like I've heard over here? Well, we're kind of like maybe casually walking back and forth, so it seems like maybe we could just be going between the two camps, or do you want to be, I don't know, like 100 feet, 100 yards away from the wood and like wait for someone to be coming up and then like come up behind them? I just need to know for. Where do you imagine being whenever you see them coming towards you and you're just like at the woods? Do you want to try to time it to where you're coming back from west and they're coming from east? Or do you want to be like far away and because you're looking through animal familiars, like, okay, now we got to go. Now they're going towards the woods and then we rush whenever they're towards the woods, possibly with like a pincer maneuver.
That second one, I feel like, yeah.
Should we give it a moment and see what they do before we interrupt it?
They ended up in the woods somehow.
Yes.
I think we do the rush thing.
Okay.
And that's when the sneak part comes in.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
before the door closes behind them, also get in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, so
And that's
crazy,
when-
butter.
yeah.
Well, no.
Precisely.
The goal is they don't see us either.
Oh.
So we'll be behind them and they'll be like, cool, and then we will rotate in their blind spots.
Sweet. Okay. Right, let's try it.
Yeah. And worst case scenario, then we go, well, now we're all in the woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is awesome. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. There's a bush. We know that to be true, right? You all are gonna be hiding. You got some assistance to be able to take the hide action. Again, as long as you're not just like out in the open and you're intentionally like a little bit removed or further away, it's not going to be remarkably apparent. What I'm trying to get at is if you think you know where they're planning to enter the woods, as long as you're telling me that you're not just like standing there like waiting, you know what I mean? You're going to be just fine.
Okay.
And this is what you see. Now, Tulu, I know is probably going to be assisting. Is Pip assisting? Butterfly assisting?
Pip is guarded in ramshackle,
ramshackle,
so that no one may enter.
Of course. There's a little bit of like a rave noises coming out of there. Yeah.
I would have cast Find Familiar earlier in the day with Tulu as an owl to see at night.
Beautiful. Okay. Cool. Now, as you are glancing through Tulu's eyes off and on, roughly, almost as if it is perfectly on schedule, there is some regiment that needs to be kept. Pan over here for one moment. You would probably see at first, Irelis, as you glance back and forth, that a little bit early, probably around like 9:45, 9:50, not terribly long after feigning sleep, earlier than what last night would have been. You would see that they dart out of there. You watch it, they take a very circuitous way out and around the edge of the camp. It very much looks like they are heading the opposite direction. And once they make it away from both main camps, they double back on the path and the road that leads, breaking off, heading off to an equidistant area kind of in the plains between both of the camps. I'll give this to you. At a certain point, you realize that you all are essentially dead in the middle of their path for where they plan to be walking in.
Back up.
Oh, God.
Get in the hole.
Get in the hole. And
It's right below the boat.
I said there was at least one.
Oh boy.
I knew that.
As you would
For
see,
sure.
there is a hurry to this individual. They are scampering across the plains with as much speed as they are able to summon at this time. You watch as they stumble and fall multiple times. And every single time they stumble and fall, you watch as they wrench at their core. And it takes them a second each time to get up. And when they get up, you watch as they reach down with their right hand, fall on that, and then have to push themselves up with their left hand. And they continue on at those same speeds. And eventually, you would watch as they make it to the edge of the wood. And as they make it to the edge of the wood, you watch as they take their left hand and they thrust it into the brambles. And you would see that there is a green glowing light that begins to radiate from them. And you watch as an archway begins to open.
Now it's time. Let's go.
Okay. And
Enoch, turn your brights off.
I need now again. You don't leave a trace. You don't really make much sound here. But I want a couple of things. I want every person to make me a stealth roll.
Okay. And we're adding the +10 from
passive interest.
I'm going to guidance myself.
Yeah. I know.
Stealth, huh?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Okay,
no.
over here.
31.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
So I rolled a natural 1.
What was the total?
It would be 17.
It's still pretty good.
Oh, that's great. Total 20.
Okay. Enoch.
21.
Okay.
What? 29.
Okay.
10.
Hold on, how?
I rolled a... Oh, sorry, 20.
Okay.
I put in all 0.
Yeah.
Did you not even try? You were just walking.
I got a 10 base.
Nice.
26.
26. Okay. All right. Cool. Again, this person, the DC for this was remarkably low because the person is so damn focused on what they're doing and also in such a disarray. But here's the one you're not going to like. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I can take her. She's injured.
You all, there. I don't know who gives the sign, but you watch as the archway opens and someone says, "Now!"
Shit.
And you take off rushing. I'd like to know who makes it and who doesn't.
Oh.
Okay.
It was nice knowing you guys. I'll be out where it's safe.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh no.
Initiative, please.
19.
Okay, we'll start over here.
Yeah.
16.
16.
21.
21.
19.
17.
Okay.
Real bad.
How bad?
4.
That's bad.
That ain't
That's
good.
real bad.
What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
14.
Damn.
I feel like, yeah.
What'd you get total?
4.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Well, hold on. We're in the surprise round, so that's
You all have the surprise condition. Roll again with disadvantage.
fair enough.
Very well.
Okay. All right.
Lower.
One lower.
You all,
actually, roll.
you all
Think about
take
it.
off rushing. There is something that is remarkable about the silence that goes around this space. Okay. Everyone but Nim looks like they're about to make it. Now, the only thing that's funny about this is mechanically, it doesn't actually make sense for you not to make it.
Yeah.
But you have to choose to activate one of your vampire abilities if you want to make it. And you have to burn the Vitae point.
Great. Great. Oh yeah, I can just do alacrity. Perfect. And get through. Great.
You tell me what this looks like, but for some reason, I don't know if you stumble on something, Nim. I'm not sure if you're like, this is weird. We're chasing something, but like, it doesn't feel like normal. So, right?
You're the one that said no.
It's the same
It's the same rock.
Yeah.
And Nim is lagging behind.
I feel like Nim spent just a moment because they're the one that said go, go, go.
Yeah.
They were like, let them all go.
Wow. Oh, we're opening together so well, and then I'm like, and then I trip on the rock.
Are rushing. You're coming through this gate, and you can see Nim back behind. And you're like, oh my god, it's beginning to close. All of the brambles, the vines themselves, are clawing in on themselves, and all of a sudden, you just see as there was a blur. Nim is gone, and Nim is just next to you all.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought. We're chill. We did it.
Totally chill.
As you look around the wood, you see that it was nighttime when you all came here. Again, I've already described that it was probably at this point a little bit after 10. It is pretty much pitch black in here. There is an unnatural, non-magical darkness about this point. Now, of course, all of you cry aloud your dark vision
dark
friends.
vision.
There is an unnatural,
dimension.
non-magical dark
Wait, does everyone have dark
darkness.
vision? But me?
I have blind sight.
I also did.
I always know where Nim is.
Wait, really?
I have dark vision because I'm an elf.
Y'all are getting dark vision? Okay, fine. I
AJ,
take out a pair of goggles
No idea.
from my pocket.
It's
and
not
I
on my sheet. Do I?
them
Do I
on.
not? I don't know.
And cast light.
I
said turn the brights off.
Okay.
Who?
I got you.
Somebody cast a light?
No, he
I'm the burning bush.
Okay, all right.
back
Let's get back in it. Let's go.
Good. Luckily, you're in past the Dutch race, and you've made it inside. You see that it looks like the woods are alive. As the brambles close behind you, you know for a fact that you just came through the gate, and you can feel, you can hear, you can see shuffling movement around this space. And you look back around and you realize that somehow you're 60 feet away from the bramble wall, but you all haven't moved. You hear
Shit.
off to the right, and you see that it looks like a couple of bushes had just been like pushed through, but you can see that it looks like the bushes themselves separated and are walking and coming back together.
Oh, I'm right here.
So they were not the person we were tracking is not moving quickly as this was established.
Correct.
Does it look like that's the direction they were taking off of with the bushes parting for them?
It would be possible, but you also do know that it looks like you all, for some reason, have disappeared 60 feet in a different direction from where you entered the woods.
But we all appeared together.
Yes, you did.
I'm just gonna do a little rushed incantation of the tracking spell.
Okay. And you can see the feet clearly. There's a set of footprints, and it looks to be heading off in the direction towards where the bushes were. As you have cast and brought this ritual up, again, you can see the various color that you believe represents this individual, and coming up from the ground that only you can see through those blood red eyes, it looks like there are vines, roots, coming and beginning to erase the footsteps.
Oh dear, we should move quickly. Yes.
On your right.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Follow me. I will be so fast. Yeah. So sweet. All right. I start following the footsteps.
And again, it doesn't take long for you to be able to. It continues to see it looks like there are trees moving out of the way and coming back to a central position. She wasn't moving very fast. She was hurt. She was wounded. But it looks like there's this weird back and forth circuitous path. It's not a straight line. You keep following.
Insight on these footsteps for survival.
Survival. Yeah,
What are you thinking?
I mean, part of me wanted to roll insight, but that would be mean.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
With dirty 20 on the survival, there is nothing unnatural. Once Nim points out, it illuminates them for you, but they're fairly fresh trail.
Yeah.
There's nothing uncommon about them. You can see that there was pain in the step in the gate. It doesn't appear like there is any type of unnatural or magical interference trying to trick you or prevent you from viewing or following these footsteps, with the exception if Nim shares that it looks like there are shadowy vines that are erupting and cleansing the ground.
I think as we're walking, I'm going to turn to Iris and start describe. Well, they're really shadowy but weird. Is this a natural? Is this based on a natural plant?
Let me think.
An unnatural plant? Because it looks weird and it's erasing the steps
I
magically.
rolled a 23 with flora and fauna.
Flora and fauna. There is no natural plant flora that you are familiar with that would be visible on through one spectrum on one plane and not exist in the material. That would do exactly what Nim just said.
Yes, I would say that exact thing.
Oh, perfect. Yes,
Sounds like
yes.
plain shit.
It does. It sounds really weird, right? Yeah.
You keep following.
Yeah.
And eventually, you would come to an area where it looks like the trees themselves have pushed away to create an opening, a small glade, a small circle. And you can see, kneeling down in the center, there appears to be an elven woman.
Just real quick. Does the magic here remind me anything of the forest from the continent I'm from, where it's that area, not where I'm actually from, but nearby it's known for?
No roll necessary. There is a whimsy to these woods that would be impossible to mistake.
It's similar.
It is similar, but it is, again, it's distinct, but it's similar. The living wood itself, it seems to acknowledge one's presence, but again, you all feel like you're being watched and observed from the moment you enter into this space. And there's also still absolutely zero sound of what we would call animal movement in the underbrush, besides what you hear from moving bushes and the moving trees. And again, I describe there's an opening, a glade, and you can see that there is an individual, an elven woman, wearing the exact same thing she was wearing when you all talked with her earlier, and she is kneeling down in the center of this glade.
Do the footsteps lead out to her though?
They do.
Great. Good. Excellent. Fantastic.
Okay, now what do we do?
I mean,
If she's in trouble, we'll step in.
okay.
Let's just watch.
Okay.
To protect her.
Great. Yes.
You all would hear the following. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. I don't know why you've forsaken me. Why have you left us aside? Why won't you speak to me? She lifts up her left hand, and you watch as she thrusts it down into the ground, and you watch as roots come up and extend to the circle of trees, beginning to course up the trees themselves, and you watch as it looks like there are portals that are attempting to open in every single one of the trees, and at the moment that each of the portals open, you watch as there is a recoursing that comes back through this black, this necrotic, this kind of a brackish purple color shoots back into her, and from every single one of those tendrils, every single one of the root system that she's connected, she comes in, and you can watch as she is reeling, like she's being stabbed from multiple directions every single time, and you watch as the scarf falls off And Icarus, you'd probably notice it first, but it looks like there is a chalky whiteness that is just beginning to course up her face. And she goes to reach, because she still have her left hand in the ground, and you can see that she only has about half of a palm left. Looks like a number of her fingers have already cracked off and fallen away.
Oh, should we maybe use this time to intervene?
Can I also cast Detect Thoughts on her at a surface level? With the wand.
Okay. Yes, you may. At this current point in time, it looks like she has her left hand in the ground, and it looks to be connected to the trees, and she looks to be sustaining damage from some type of a necrotic pulse coming back. Would you like to cast Detect Thoughts on her now?
Sounds like a warning.
I think we should. Yeah, I think someone should run forward and.
Enoch rushes in. He sees her in danger, and he goes,
Okay.
Yeah.
The moment that you crest over this, you hear, actually, several of you, Ireless, as well as Jabanu, and Enoch, as soon as you rush in, there is there's a prickle in the back of your mind as whispers, incomprehensible. Enoch, you rush forward at the same time that she is collapsing.
I run and grab and scoop her up.
She is unconscious. She looks like she has sustained heavy damage. You can see that there are black veins that are coursing in that white marble alabaster skin that begins to be spreading up onto her cheeks now.
I run in and see that, and I'm going to say, Silas, could your sword help?
I'll go forward. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe, like, because it's such
It
a
jangles
poison.
and it's too big scabbard.
Does this look like some sort of scourge reverberation back through?
This is what is happening to her is an overutilization of the weave.
Okay.
She is burning everything in her person to try to channel, to try to connect. She is burning through the entirety of her life force to try to do something. The reverberation, no roll necessary, 100%.
So with those veins like coming through, I'll hand the sword off, and then I'm going to take my necklace, which has my last crystal on it, and I'm going to put it on her.
Again, it's a brilliant play. It's a brilliant move. It will stem the tide. The damage has been done.
Right.
You've put a magic tourniquet on, and it's got to come off sometime. And if it doesn't come off, it's going to cause
bigger problems.
Enoch, she is back and forth between a lucid and unconscious state, and there are raspy breaths in between. You've all rushed in. The sword has been passed off to Nim. What's everybody else doing?
I'm wondering if I think cure wounds or lesser restoration would help her.
In someone who is over 400 years old, I think that you have unfortunately witnessed individuals who have overextended themselves. And you can wheel and deal, and there's so many things you can do to try to avoid death, but when you bargain with something that demands your life force, you can't heal that.
Can't heal old age.
Yeah.
I think seeing how Jabanu healed her before but isn't doing it now, I'm going to sit down and try to listen to the whispers.
Do me a favor. Make me a charisma saving throw.
You got this.
It's going to be good.
The
25.
DC? Okay, beautiful. Amazing. The DC was going to be 17.
Okay.
But you smashed that.
Yeah.
All that actually was for, I'm using that kind of as like a madness check, right? You're watching this happen. Jabanu's not helping, holding on to the semi-lucid, semi-unconscious individual. You tap into the whispers. And you don't go mad, so that's positive. But it feels like that prickling, that tingling sensation that was at the back of your mind is spreading like a neural network, a nebulous, like a root system across the entirety of your brain, your mind. You can feel an extension to the entirety of these woods. And you can clearly hear the following. Bring us the key.
What is the key?
And something realizes that you're there. Does a 14 hit you?
Yeah.
Take 9 points of psychic damage, and you are forced prone. And it looks like something is holding and pushing Iris down into the ground.
Oh no.
So something we can see?
Something you absolutely cannot see.
Can I try and detect thoughts on her at this point, and seeing as she's going unconscious, I'm just going to push all the way now.
Into the elf woman?
Yes.
Or to Iris?
Into the elf woman.
Okay. Awesome. Beautiful.
So I believe there's a DC associated with that, with the magic item.
Yes, that'll work.
Yes, feel free to pull it up. Surface level thoughts, you get no problem, right? But I know you're going to probe deeper.
Yep, DC 13 wisdom, I believe.
You know what? Rules aside, right? This is someone who doesn't have wherewithal to combat or fight. They're not choosing to fail, but I just don't see how they're capable of withstanding or pushing this off the way that I described them. You break through their barriers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to probe for, Icarus?
I want to see what they were trying to do and what their final thoughts were.
Oh, and they're still alive.
Or yeah, but what they're thinking about.
Yeah. And you, again, there's images, there's emotions, there's feelings, we don't necessarily all think in words. Some of us think in pictures, right? We imagine things differently. And you see that you see images of a village. You see that there's individuals of an elven woman. It's hard to imagine yourself in your own memories, but there's this idea, this comprehension of her, myself, being with someone that I love. You can see the face of a humanoid individual. They look to be somewhere in the realm of maybe 28 to 34. You can see that then a flashes back to this concept of I have to get there faster. I can't wait. I keep getting lost in the woods. Maybe I can just stride there myself. I am a strider. Anyway, this is what I'm supposed to be able to do as she opens up multiple tree strides all at once, multiple 5th level spells all at once. And every single time she tries, it pushes back, and she doesn't understand, why has the wood forsaken me? What is going wrong? I have always kept to the teachings. What is happening here? You seek anything else?
Where is she trying to go?
Coria.
And what is it that the woods are doing to her? They're just pushing back and she's just draining her magic? When does the Scourge stuff come into it?
Yeah, great question. Really quick though, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
You know?
You know how it goes.
All right, let's see here. I believe I'm proficient. No, I'm not. Okay.
DC is 17.
I failed. I rolled a 2.
Okay. Again, you are probing. You're seeking information. You're looking for something, and something looks back at you, and you are going to take. Take 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And again, you have to have the wand out whenever you're like going through this, right? And you all would immediately watch as Icarus looks like they just got forced down onto the ground.
So I think I'll whip around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now I see like 2 of our party.
Yeah, so sword is out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna instinctively like reach up to grab the necklace that is not there.
Yeah.
And in that moment of, it's like a panic, I think I'm going to activate my gift.
Cool.
For the first time. So I'm going to activate Fallen Sense.
Okay. Read it aloud so our viewers and the rest of the players know exactly what it is and what it does.
So, this is the path that I was given. It says, your link with the fallen, the various creatures from other planes, is strong enough that you can sense their presence. As an action, I can open my awareness to these forces, and I would know the current location of any fallen within 60 feet of me, and I know what type they would be. And then additionally, as another action, I can focus on one and, like, form a bridge of communication where we would understand each other.
Ooh.
You open up your fallen sense, what is happening, tap into this new aspect of your power, and immediately it looks like, again, your hue of your vision pale. There's a little bit of a blue tinge to it, light pale blue tinge to this. As you look around this space, and there are silver ethereal figures standing on the outside of this glade that you all have stepped into, and they are repeatedly rushing and trying to get into the glade, and they seem to be coming up against some type of force. As they are shot back, they all appear to be elven.
Do I see anything like forcing them down?
Absolutely not. It looks like they are fighting against something. They want to get in to where you all are at with conviction. But they can't, or something's stopping them.
Oh shit.
Now, this is where I ask the following question. I know that Enoch went and picked up, right? I know that you're being forced to the ground. I know that you're being forced to the ground. I know that you're in there as well.
I'm in there. I
You're
ran in there.
But you two, up close and personal? Or did either of you stay outside of the glade? You stayed outside the glade?
I ran in because I was thinking about doing
Lesser restoration or something?
Yeah. But then when I saw the thing, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I can't. You can see Ajax. There are those silver ethereal spirits, the fallen, rushing and facing past them. And I don't know what mask Ajax currently has on, but they seem to just be moving through, around, beyond. They don't appear to be harming or interacting with Ajax, who's still on the outside of that circle, that glade.
With my very high passive insight, does it look like they're concerned for what's happening here?
100%. You get a sense, an idea that if there is some spirit of the wood that's been mentioned and referenced already in the conversations that you've had with these druids, with these individuals, they are trying to get to her and to fight. But something is preventing them from getting there.
I don't want to hog up. Somebody else is going to try something, but I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Slayer stuff.
Yeah. Crush it.
I'm going to try to rush up to that barrier.
Okay.
And I'm going to focus on one of them to try to open up that connection.
Yeah.
And I'm used to spirit interactions. I want to bring them with me.
Okay. All right.
If that is an option.
Okay. It's an option. Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. Okay. Dope. Silas, you come up to that barrier. There is no barrier for you.
Yeah.
You see this invisible force. It's clear because they all run up against the same point. Can't get in. Extend your hand out to one of them. There is an immediate recognition, like something that is realized that it can be seen, that it can be viewed. Immediately grasp onto your hand. There is, you are possessed.
Sounds cool.
Oh no.
And it is
we had it bad.
Silas is immediately going to rush over and is going to attempt to wrench this woman away from you.
Silas, what are you doing?
There is a silver radiation of light that is shooting out, very Avatar: The Last Airbender-esque. I'm about to spirit bend you, bro, coming out of eyes and mouth from Silas.
Let him cook. He's doing his Slayer thing.
Something is wrong.
Something's wrong. It seems bad.
Where's my spirit?
Your spirit, as soon as it came into you, it shunted out.
Is it outside of the barrier?
It probably would have been next to the barrier where you were previously, gets shunted out into space immediately, looks as confused as a spirit can, turns back around. But again, you're not Silas. Silver irradiating, you pull the woman away.
Yes.
I'm going to make a roll really quick. Interesting. You probably wouldn't notice it. Silas can't notice it because you're currently essentially possessed. You two have your faces pushed down into the ground, right?
Cute.
Quite literally eating dirt. But Ajax, you might be able to see this most clearly. You would watch as the spirit that has been bonded and tethered into into Silas looks over to what's happening and then turns back around and looks out to the spirits over there. Extends a hand outside the barrier. Uh-oh. And I was just doing like some basic mathematics here, right? So you got a humanoid body and it gets possessed by a spirit, right? Shuns the other spirit out.
I have an occupancy limit.
Right? It shuns the other spirit out. But I was like, man, you put two spirits together, it's gonna do something cool. You watch as it extends its arm out there and pulling inside, you watch manifesting into like a mortal coil. Looks to be a middle-aged elven man who immediately can speak and can occupy this space and calls out to you and says, unhand her now! Cretins. Rushes over and you watch as it looks like they're drawing a weapon that doesn't exist as they seem confused by how they've just manifested, and it looks like they're coming to tackle you.
I put the sword away and I just kind of hold my hand out to like stop them, like putting my hand on their head, like this kind of thing.
So 26 hit you.
Does a 26 hit me?
Yeah.
Well, yes, Roger does.
And they come in with the full force of what they think is their perceived weight and mass, and you watch as they hit onto you and phase and pass right through you.
Does it hurt me?
Absolutely not.
Hey, chill! I say in Elvish.
Hey, chill. Picks itself up off the ground, looks to you. There's an acknowledgement. No time for this. They rush over to Icarus and to Irelis, and they put two hands on the back of their heads.
Excuse me, those were my friends.
You are still trying to get that one ounce of.
I'm gonna approach the.
Sorry, buddy.
Ask him to stop. Like, yeah. Actually, this is so. I feel as if we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. Perhaps. What are you doing? What's going on?
Two of you, essentially, as we pan to what you've been experiencing and what you've been dealing with, you had your faces pushed down into the ground, and it didn't feel like you met dirt. It was very much that scene in any pick your movie, honestly, where somebody like falls into a pool or an ocean, and very cinematic, and it gives you that side angle lens, and it felt like you're just floating in nothing. And you can see that there are roots that are attempting to come into this space and cradle you, and not the comfortable type of cradle. We're gonna make this your coffin. And you can then feel something on the back of your head as there is a flash of this green light. Irelis, it feels warm. It feels nurturing. It feels natural. It feels like home. Icarus, it feels like you're standing next to Elpis Ambryd when she's casting anything.
What?
And there is something that calls out and breaks away whatever this darkness is, whatever this void is. And again, they're not gentle because they don't understand fully what's going on. And they essentially, you're like, can we please stop? I think we got off on the right foot. Lifts up your two friends' heads as you both come back together.
In that case, we're good. We're chill. All right.
Releases. Points back over to you. Looks over to possess Silas.
Enoch, I think they can help.
Pilus, if you will.
Are you going to harm her?
We will harm you if you stand in our way.
It's not what I asked.
Steps forward, both of you.
You're being very impolite.
Again, reaches for another blade that doesn't exist and looks very confused.
Enoch, I think he's trying to help her.
I think he is.
Enoch, I think he saved our lives.
Tell me I have to give her back.
You have to give her back.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Now we can give you orders. Great. Good.
And goes in.
And I gently pan her over.
And it looks like there is this confusion between the two of them as they're fighting over like who is going to be holding, who's going to actually grab. But the moment that both of them go on to connect, you haven't let go. She's not just going to fall or collapse. But Silas, you're no longer possessed. You would see that the spirit that was then bonded looks like it melts away from whatever that material mortal coil is. And as soon as they disappear, you watch as she opens her eyes. And you come to, And
I
you're
guess
standing
I'm
to your
holding
left.
her?
You're just like, yeah, your hands are just kind of like there, sharing with Enoch, but your spirit is also kind of doing the exact same thing at the same time.
Is the white chalkiness going away from her face, or is it still
It's
there?
not going away, but it doesn't look like it's progressing at this current moment.
So it's like up to here at this point?
Yes.
In her whole body?
You would have to fully explore that to understand.
Tried that earlier.
Medically, she's not looking good.
It's really an awesome
Icarus
my
MD,
bros.
and she
I watched
says, "Who is there? I can't see anything."
Oh, Habibi.
Oh no.
I know.
Well, it's us who.
How did you get in here? Why did you follow?
We told you that we wanted to help.
Now you get to watch me die.
No, you're gonna be fine.
She attempts to look in the direction where she hears the voice, and you can't. It's just that obvious that she's not able to lock eyes or.
Do I think the lesser restoration could fix the blindness? Since it.
You know what? I don't think
mechanically.
but Jabanu knows that specifically. I think that there would be a wanton desire in Jabanu to think that's going to fix it. Yeah.
I go up and I hold her hand, and
There is an immediate squeeze. There is something comforting about that, even when you're alone in the darkness, which you two were just at recently.
and I tap into Tulu's sight, who's above us. Can she, to share the sight with her? Can she share
Some
it?
collaborative vision sharing.
Yeah.
She sees all of you from above. Eyes kind of widen, but in a very confused sense. She says, "Please, lay me down."
I think I will try and lesser restoration her eyes, just to try and see if it cures the blind condition.
It does not.
You don't want to die here. You still have to make it back to your partner, to your home.
If you all sit her down, like she's asked to be sat down.
I don't think that's a great idea.
I just want to know.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Do you want to die?
I don't think many people want to die, but I'm not going to fight what's coming. Silas, under your hands. Enoch, under your hands. You can feel, you know the difference between you're holding flesh and when you're holding a statue, right? Something made of plaster or ceramic. And there's a caking and a cracking that you can feel as you shift back and forth.
What is his name?
And she, again, you said that you're not sitting her down, but you can feel this, you're holding on to chalk and it's kind of dusting and breaking and cracking in your hands. And she says, "My betrothed, Durza. I was trying to reach him.
We'll find him.
I don't think I have a ton of time left, but I need to tell you everything that I know.
Go ahead.
Please, sit me down."
Do it.
And when you two sit her down, again, you've seen, well, you didn't see it because you were possessed, right? But you watch. Allegedly. There is a bed of feather moss that as you were coming close to the ground, it looks like it is preparing a small resting or bedded place. And as this is happening, you see that there is a faint glow of silver light that seems to come from her eyes and from her mouth. She exhales. A little bit of flowers spring up in and around this area, this space here. And she like holds out a hand to, you're holding one of her hands, but she's like still reaching out to the last place that she like heard the voice, like sit her down, I think. And she's like reaching out to grab that as well. And she says, "Listen, I only took this position because it was closer to Korea. We had sent multiple messages." She tries to swallow, and you can tell that there is We've all had strep throat at least once in our life, and it feels like there's some. Wow, good for you, man.
It's a
right?
white person's disease.
Yeah. Funny as fuck. Yeah. We've all had a sore throat. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that guy. And it feels like there's that scratchy, that raspiness in the back of her throat. Only she's experiencing it firsthand as it is spreading up. The only reason I took this station was to be closer to Korea. We had sent so many letters, so many messages. They said that there was a fog descending from the little twin. They said that they were hearing whispers, voices in the mist. We sent a squad of rangers and druids to investigate, to inspect the village of Korea. She pauses for a second, and she's like squeezing tighter on. But again, the person who has her right hand, you can tell when somebody's like trying to flex like their wrist in their palm, and from about their wrist, it cracks off and it just falls. You have onto her left hand, Icarus. You'd be the one holding this and experiencing this. As it disconnects from her body, you would watch as it just, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, and dust away. No. The last message that we received from Korea, they said everything was fine, that it was just local youths taking advantage of the seasonal change in the fog that rolls from the mountain. She says, but listen, every message we send, everything is encrypted. There are messages, there are codes that only the rangers, only the druids know how to communicate in. There was no key. There was no phrase. It wasn't them who sent it. We sent dozens and dozens more. No one has returned. I came here to find Durza. He's the son of the village chief. He was the one I loved. I don't think I'm going to see him again. She takes a pause.
I still have the tech thoughts up. Was that concentration snapped when
you got shunted? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
What can we tell him?
She goes to reach with her right hand, and essentially is just there's no hand there, as she's just reaching for what could possibly be a necklace underneath the scarf that she's wearing.
I'll go for what she's reaching for.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to take this to him?
Please. And as you kind of like, go under and you pull up, there's a little bit of a necklace that seems to have some type of a chain, and on it, there is a ring. There's a silver ring. And on the ring, there appears to be what looks to be intertwining heads of two serpents. And it looks like one of them is kind of an embossment, seems to erupt out of it a little bit. You can tell that it's got a little bit of more of a forward projection. And the one that is on the other side of it seems to be a recess. And she would say that Durza got this ring from his father. They have a matching one. And she, again, kind of like almost attempts to pantomime this idea that if you were to take the two rings and push them together, they would fit and interlocked and connect. And Silas, there's no doubt in your mind as it's being hit, it looks identical to the blade that you have jangling about in your wrong side scabbard.
Twin Fang.
We'll address this later.
We'll address this later. We don't have time for this. She says, if you find him, show him this. He'll at least know that you knew me and should trust you. Tell him I'm sorry.
Do we need the key?
I need you to do something for me really quick.
Yeah?
I need you to roll me a D100.
Why don't you do this? Why?
Let's go.
43.
43. You feel that tingling sensation come up the back of your mind again. And you see that there is another flash that seems to come out of this elven woman's eyes and mouth. And then it feels like it's getting pushed away. And it's almost like she didn't hear what you said. But you felt the whispers, you felt the tingling, you felt something creeping up the back of your mind whenever you said, "What is this key?" She says, "I don't know if this has anything to do with what is happening here in the woods. Their family." And again, she pauses for a moment, and it very much looks like she is trying to find a situation between where her honor dictates what she's allowed to explain, to tell you all, and what good is this honor going to do her and whatever comes next in the cycle in the afterlife. And she would say, their family, the Shudo family, they've worked with the Lords of the Wood for centuries, guarding this valley. I don't know about what's happening here, but you don't guard something for this long unless it's dangerous. She begins to, like she's fighting, drifting off to sleep.
I will stay with you.
You hold on to her left hand. That squeezing sensation that you felt earlier begins to be replaced.
I haven't asked her for any help, but can I put my hands on her forehead, which I think is the most intact part, and I'm gonna, as silently as I can, do a prayer to Ambryd and ask to basically let her experience her happiest memories presently. In this time.
D100, please.
10 is 10.
10 is 10, yeah.
So 13.
Cool. Okay. You put your hand on her forehead. It is remarkably cold, like you're touching a marble statue.
I'll try and not all the way, but put some of my healing energy from healing hands into her.
And you can tell that she is breathing a little bit easier. But Silas can see what's happening. You're there, your spirit's still with you. That force field that was surrounding this space, you watch as it illuminates. And you watch as it looks like there are those phantasms, the same fallen that you had seen earlier, when it looks like they are being able to, illuminate it, it looks brighter. It doesn't look like it's this non-magical darkness that you've been surrounded by this entire time. And you are quite literally watching. It looks like that there are two individuals. One of them appears to be an elven woman. One of them appears to be a humanoid. And it looks like the terrain itself changes and shifts. You see that there's a horseshoe, right? Mountains created this valley, this beautiful valley. You can see that there are ruins here as well. Old buildings. In the center of it, there appear to be some very simple cottages, some simple houses, a very small settlement surrounded by this very large ancient city. And you can see that the elven woman runs up to this human man as she jumps into his arms. They do a very, very beautiful, very quintessential spin. And you can see that there's a number of other individuals, and it looks like there was some type of betrothal ceremony that was going on. Some pledge, some promise between these two. And it begins to fade as in your hand, it crumbles to dust. The entirety of her person would eventually crack, like someone has taken a statue and dropped it onto the ground.
Oh, no. What do we do?
Does it appear that she is still here?
I will give this. You're able to see those specters, those images, those echoes, those fallen. That bed of feather moss, it stays. But you watch as it looks like there is that silver energy that is spreading out from the space, but only 2 of them leave. And they head back outside of this perimeter that's been created. You don't see a new one join, but you don't sense that there's a spirit currently here.
Good.
What would you all like to do?
She's gone? There's nothing...
She's gone.
She really is.
She used up all of her life force. There's nothing to even bring back if we wanted to.
What does that mean?
That the weave in the world we live in, for those not like us, it eats you.
No. All problems can be solved. What?
Not this one. Not yet.
I think we solved this problem by taking the ring to Korea.
Icarus, what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I tried to help her in her last moments, if that's what you mean. I thought maybe if I could channel some of my dormant magic from Ambryd, she might be able to experience her happiest memories for a couple of seconds before she passed. I don't know if it worked.
It worked.
How do you know?
And just a single tear is gonna roll down. Not everybody gets to leave. Icarus.
Did she?
Yeah.
Good.
We still failed.
Failed what? We haven't. We still have something we need to do for her. If we don't do that, then we failed. Especially beings as long-lived as elves understand that life and death are not so black and white.
Yeah, from experience.
Let's find her husband, and it sounds like the village is in trouble and it's not too far away, maybe?
What was that name?
His name?
Dursa?
Dursa Shudo.
Durza Shido.
Shido. And they live in Korea, the village of Korea. I don't know where that is. Does anybody know the local area?
Some information for you all. Clothing and objects, trinkets, materials don't dust. Only the organic matter that is the body. Her belongings, the clothes she was wearing, still here.
Alright.
The necklace that I gave her. Do I see has it cracked?
It is not beyond use.
Then I will take that back.
You recognize the name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and that same face will return to Silas when he's working. We're not going to be able to just walk out and say, "Oh, sorry, we watched one of your rangers die. We broke in, saw your secrets, or whatever this may be. She'll have a map, I imagine.
And I know which way is north.
If anybody else would like to fight the brambles to get back onto the main road, that's up to them, but I think we all have something we need to do.
Mm-hmm. Camp here for the night?
No. Not in here.
Okay. Oh, well, no one ever wants to do this, but I gently pick up the ring and see what else she had on her.
Yeah, it's a pile of dust.
I'll come help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to ask for like an investigation. We're not looting a body from like an enemy or a big bad that you beat.
Yeah.
We're not looking to a lair, right?
No.
But Silas is correct. There is a map on their person, but it's an interesting finding that you would find. When you open up the map, it is a small regional map. It looks like it depicts the area of the southern reaches of the Great Viridian Forest, as well as the valley between the Little Twins. It also has a ton of notations and marks on it for areas where you would be able to posit they've attempted this ritual multiple times over the course of the past several weeks. And there's even some notations as to maybe was stopped sooner in this location, was able to make it further in this location. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. You also would see some notes and scrawlings that every single time I come into the woods, it's different. I'm entering in the same location multiple days in a row, and I'm not appearing in the same location. And again, she would know the wood. There's a map, and it shows where Coria is in the wood to the east, in the valley, off to the western twin.
Is that where my owl went?
Your owl, excuse me, it is to the east. I think I said west earlier. It is to the east. And whenever your owl flew off, it flew off to the east, slightly northeast.
Okay.
How far away does it look from where we're at?
On the map, it looks like it would be about 3 or 4 days travel by foot.
Oh,
Is
boy.
it diverting from where we're supposed to be going with Castore? Is it going in a different direction?
Is it?
Castori and the rest of the caravan, if granted permission, in 5 days' time, will be traveling north.
Right.
So does it seem like something we can do on our own and meet back up with the caravan?
Possibly, yeah.
3 to 4 days there, 3 to 4 days back. If there's an immediate access in 5 days' time, really 4 days' time because the days passed, but 4 to 5 days' time, it's possible that you could connect. They do travel at a caravan's pace. If you were to be clever or creative of how you travel and maybe don't just stick to a road, and you assume that you're able to actually move through the wood in an intelligent way, and the wood isn't somehow trying to stop you or prevent you from going certain directions,
Obviously,
then you might be able to catch up to them.
Obviously. Yeah.
I do think it would be a better idea to complete this. It sounds like they're very important to the woods. If we come back with having helped them, I think the druids and rangers will be a little more forgiving.
Jibanu, can you let Castore know we'll be back?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm going to send a cryptogram to Castore that just says detour.
Speaking of Castore,
A small cryptogram appears immediately in front of Jibanu.
Does it say detour?
It does.
Ah, crap. This place is screwy.
Do we need to leave here in order to make that work?
I think so.
yes.
I can try something again. Similar to last time, but less invasive. If that makes sense. Sorry about that. I didn't try to. I'm going to. And I'm going to try to reactivate the Fallen Sense.
When you activate it this time, you don't see any. There is nothing here. You would see a faint glow around that feather moss.
Nothing's happening.
It is much less invasive this time.
Shut up. And I'll just get snapped out of it. I'm trying.
Sorry.
It's new. I just got this power.
Chibano, did your message not work?
No, it didn't work. Is there something
Why?
screwy with this grove?
Almost certainly.
Yes, did you notice?
I don't.
Yes.
Well, all right. I'm gonna run outside. I'm gonna next to where Ajax is. Hi. I'm gonna try to send it again.
Pops up right in front of you.
I think it's the forest.
Yeah, there was a magical barrier we passed through.
Yes. Speaking of Ajax, I'm sorry
Oh, we definitely can't get back either. Oh,
that we
shit.
took you away from your job, and now you're in this. Like,
Oh, we said we could get out of here.
okay.
Different basket.
Fantastic. All right,
Non-plus
okay.
mask.
Does Castor have sort of like a absence policy, or
I've been in worse.
wow,
Okay.
that's great.
He's a
Fantastic.
vacation leave.
That is fair.
Yeah,
I think.
it's sort of like a. Yeah,
This isn't the worst wood I've been in.
that's true. You know, there are worse woods.
We are definitely not going to speak to the trees. Yes.
All right. No, I won't. What if I need to?
You promised. On the eggs.
If you tell me that I need to, then I will do it.
If that time comes, I'll trust your judgment.
Great. Should I try to send a message to someone?
Not
I don't think
magical
it'll-
message.
Yes.
Not until we're out of here.
Yeah, I don't think it'll do any good.
Speaking about it here.
Which way do we come in?
I can.
That
I'll.
way.
Yeah, and I'll pull up the.
Ajax
yeah,
is still
I've-
standing there,
Yeah.
actually. That
Oh,
way.
To be clear,
Yeah.
you all, this is going to become a little bit wonky over the next couple of sessions as you struggle with this. You know 100% what direction north is.
Yes.
Right? And what were you referring to?
I was gonna. I know where her footsteps are.
Okay, you know where the footsteps are.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a general idea of like the direction that you all came from, and as you look back and behind, you're like, oh, well, we came from the direction where Ajax is/was, and that area, that swath of wood, just looks remarkably different from whenever you passed through it a moment ago.
It's changing.
I hate this for us.
Remind
Maybe
me.
we have to go through the woods.
Do we have to travel through the woods the entire time to get there? Is that what the map makes it look like? Or do we get to leave
To
and
Korea.
re-enter?
It is a remarkably thick and dense forest that covers a majority of Viridia. It's given its name, and yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. All right.
Well,
Yes.
um,
Good.
and I'm going to reach into one of my side pouches. I'm going to pull out a Fey branch.
What you got there?
It's a gift from Castori. Might be helpful.
Is it like a magic wand?
Ajax, do you know how to use this?
So, you've primarily, Ajax, seen them used to stop the progression of any type of. Again, we talked earlier about how the changeling and the doppelgangers are kind of a progression. When a changeling is possibly infected with the Scourge, they can become mutated, they can change into this other form, this other type, gets into a bloodline, and it can render the rest of the bloodline void, quite literally, into that. You've never purely seen them used for directional challenges. However, the reason that the magic in them works is because they are inherently still connected and tethered to the fair, no matter where they are at. So it's like a version of radiation that's fair radiation.
I'll say that back.
Just for my sake, is Ajax a Fae? I now know where 3 of the party members are, as long as they're within 10 feet of me.
Now,
Unless, never mind.
question.
I don't know, it's a weirdness that we could be more familiar with.
Why not?
This glade right here seems kind of safe. Like,
Or-
the things around us are moving, but nothing has moved into this one spot that we're in.
I don't.
Very true.
That spirit protected us.
I don't think we have to worry about the glade anymore.
Maybe if we need to sleep somewhere tonight, right here where we're standing is the right place to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were all those freaky tree portals.
Well, if we can, I have 3 of them. If it works like I think it might, if I plant these in a triangle around us, that might give us a sort of bubble for the night, at least nobody will get whisked off.
Why what?
Oh, creatures.
And I'm just gonna point at the nearest tree.
It skitters away.
Whatever the hell that is.
I'm Todd.
Regardless, we should be
I'll
vigilant.
kidnap
We
you.
Yes.
sit and watch.
I mean, I don't
disagree at all, Enoch.
I have a very important question for you all. And I need you all to be very honest with me and very honest with yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a series of questions, actually. Did you all believe that you would be returning back to camp after this endeavor that you were going on, this escapade tonight?
Yup.
Did not know.
100%.
Yes, yeah.
So,
Not me.
I left my elephant behind.
that's what I'm getting at. Because I don't have any way in my head or my understanding that anyone brought tents,
Nope.
bedrolls, camping supplies, gear for long-term travel through the woods.
I do have omelet.
That's true.
I have lunchbox.
We can ration mega omelet.
Yeah, luckily, that's so fucking funny that comes up again.
Yeah.
That you happen to make a fucking giant
Food
omelet.
safety.
You
Yeah.
have something that is able to hold on to additional rations in your lunchbox.
Yeah.
But I don't believe or think that anyone else was bringing special rations. You're
I
unique.
think I think like she always has like 2 flasks.
Yeah.
Didn't you just bring your special rations?
I brought my so I brought my backpack.
Sure.
So I think and so I have water, but I didn't bring the rations.
Yeah.
I have the good berries spell.
Yeah.
My cloak could turn into a tent at night.
Not that it
Well,
matters.
It's like
what
go
will you be
Diego go,
wearing?
you know? Like
I do have
Sure.
the dust.
I like it.
I wouldn't be able to wear it, but
You have to be naked.
well, I have clothes under it.
Okay, you
No.
can't be wearing your robe. You can wear your what do your undergarments look like?
It's like it's
Yeah.
just like my
Scooby-Doo
my normal
boxers.
like uniform clothes.
Okay.
Because it's like the cloak goes over it. Like I wore something
is it-
before I received
is
the
it a
cloak.
pajama
I wasn't going through all of school in the nude and just finally you gave me this magic item. Now I can be clothed.
Just giving Dubby a song.
Yeah. No, I have my Scourge pajamas under it, of course.
The robes can be literally anything and everything. So in my mind, it's like it's everything I need to be wearing at once.
No,
right?
because
It's
I've
all
given
in
it
one.
away too, like amenities and stuff.
That's
Like
true.
I wasn't just
Fuck,
like
man, come
censor
on.
bar. Like
How dare you take this from us?
So
Yes, and
here's what I imagine. We're all like lying out what we have on us to try to take inventory. Like, okay, we're stuck in the magic woods. This sucks. I do have a vial of dust. That's
her?
just labeled Maybell on me.
you want to add more dust?
No. This is Maybell.
I know,
This is
but
the
you-
vampire.
You're
Yeah.
collecting, it seems.
Yeah, and we got. I mean, it's
No,
good to have a collection.
it does not seem. Owning one of something isn't a collection.
It's
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, the slippery slope.
It's gonna start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want to do with Maybell's dust?
we could eat it.
No, I'm just pulling things out of my like pouches. belt.
I've got this.
And I set it down. And I go, and I just look at Nim. And go,
I mean,
I forgot that was in there.
she was fun.
You kept the
No.
vampire dust?
Oh,
Hey.
Do you have that lying around?
What?
I do. Take it. I put it back. You
The
never
forest floor actually makes a really nice bed.
yeah. This moss.
Tent.
And unfortunately, Icarus remains robed, clothed, but not robed. as it forms a small tent that can easily fit 2 to 3 people.
All right, stack up.
Ajax, do you have something?
I do have a spell that would provide cover in where we would not be on the forest floor.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Hammock?
I wish.
I also have that spell.
What do you want to cast?
House of Cards.
Cool. Go ahead and read for everyone what that is and what that does.
Sure.
Because that'll be the first time that I think some people have heard or seen
Yeah.
this spell or ability.
This is cool. This is exciting.
Hang on, it's loading. I touched the ground and conjured forth a defensive structure made of enormous playing cards. It rises with me at the center with 3 floors, each with 10-foot ceilings. The House of Cards has a base of 30 feet on each side. The second floor is 20 feet on each side, and the top floor is 10 feet on each side. It provides half cover, and there are door frames that are empty, but you're inside. So, like, the door frame is open, but you are sheltered if you're on any of the floors, obviously. But it does have an AC of 10, and one hit, it goes down. but I have to roll a 5 or a 6 on a D6 in order for it to collapse.
Okay.
Okay. If it does collapse, do we get hurt if we fall?
I'm assuming so.
I mean, I'm gonna fuck with you if that happens, yeah. Especially, I'm going to be asking, okay, who's on the top floor?
I'll go to the top floor.
So Icarus says, tent? Ajax?
I'm looking real proud of myself, too.
Someone's in like a 3-story.
I think what I would do is I would take the playing cards out of my belt, and I would take just 12.
Perfect, we can pass the time.
Beautiful. Yes.
And I'll lay them on the ground and make a structure very quickly, and that's how.
And then it just...
Yeah.
Just there's a shadow that forms over my tent.
It's like, wow, that is like really impressive, Icarus.
That
I
is
think your tent is really nice.
Oh, where's your structure, Nim?
It's
You've been around for 1,000 years. Build a fort.
Wow.
Icarus,
You're
this isn't the
handling
time
this
for
really
infighting.
well.
That's tomorrow.
Put the tent back on.
Yeah. Oh, I just pick it up tent-like, and I go inside the first floor of the House of Cards, and I just, like, go inside. You know, like, just my legs are sticking out.
So funny. Now,
Like Kronk.
so again, what we're going to have to do as we step into the next leg of this journey is I need to know a very clear overview of what items, objects, rations you actually have as we begin this travel. Luckily, you can provide a little bit of cover. That is nice. Again, the idea of having a low AC and coming collapsing down is hilarious, but it's better than nothing, right? From elements. Something you said, Silas. Are you planning to put those sprigs into the ground in the triangle like you had talked about?
I'm going to do it with one and see if it gets eaten by the ground.
Super valid. Super valid. You put one into the ground within
kind of like
the
an
circle.
incense stick.
Yeah. And the moment that you do that, that bed of feather moss spreads out towards, in like a line, over towards it. Kind of surrounds that little stick, that little sprig that you put there.
Then I do the next one.
You go over to another angle of that triangle, you put it other way down, the same exact thing happens. Only difference is now that it has a line coming from the center towards it, and those 2 lines then connect.
Does it like fill in the middle space?
Very faintly. It seems to be thickest as it is coursing directly to that line.
Then yes, I will do the triangle.
Okay.
Around the House of Cards.
You fill in the third one over there. 2 lines come off from both of the other previous points. Coming in from the center, there's this area that is protected surrounding where her body was, the pile of dust. You've all collected at least the map. The only other thing that would have been on there, she would have had, again, the clothes, the scarf. She would have had like a dagger or a knife on her personage as well. Also would have had what looks to be like a gnarled, like a clump of roots. It looks gnarled. Again, pretty strange. There's like, oh, of course, like your favorite root bundle. Of course you'd have this on your person. Like this makes so much sense. How do you leave it?
With or without soil?
Without soil. Without soil.
Do I know what it is?
Roots.
Definitely roots. Specifically, though, what I will say is this would probably, it would come from a location that would be at a slightly higher elevation. It probably would have come specifically from a plant that grew in the mountains.
Did the map show anything about the village of Korea being in an elevated area of the forest?
What's that? I pull it back out.
It's not a beautiful topographical map,
It's
per se.
between two mountains,
But
right?
Yeah, and
for
like
what you're all able to see is it is nestled in a valley. So what it looks like on the map is the woods, the forest extends all the way up to the valley itself. And then Korea sits down in the valley you have to descend to, and it is surrounded on 3 sides by mountain ranges. Korea is the key, the gateway into the Twins. It is the entrance, it is the gate between the forest of House Virginia and heading up into the mountain pass into the Twins with Split Storm Bay and it separates the continent of Viridia into the realm of Eldoray, and then where you have the Sable Marshlands. It's a major thoroughfare and pass, or at least it was a major thoroughfare and pass.
Before we go to bed tonight, I want to take 10 minutes and memorize the map.
Okay.
Ritually.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I also want to take 10 minutes and identify the crystals that I've been carrying from the temple that I was going to share with Silas.
Yeah.
But I think seeing him use that crystal on her, Nim's just like, what could we have done different? Like, just replaying it over and over again, and just like, could this have been the thing that gave us an edge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw things remarkably similar happen to
Yes.
hundreds, if not thousands, of people around you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of remorse, guilt. But you're also wise enough and old enough now that you've seen it happen multiple times, and people have tried, slayers have tried to stop or prevent this. Icarus has been the most correct in how they explain this. You can't necessarily stop time.
Yeah.
But this is more than just a representation of aging. This is someone who is giving up their life force. And in this world, in this setting, our carbon, right, is this concept of being connected to mana, to being connected to the weave, right? We are living beings upon Breatha because we are touched by the natural raw magics of this world. And for someone to just expend every aspect of their essence, you can't stop that once it's already been poured out.
That makes sense. Then she just spends the rest of the evening watching Enoch.
It's like you can't unburn a paper, you know.
Yeah.
Now,
If only you knew who set it alight.
where I think we'll end tonight's session. Everyone rolled a dice tonight, correct?
Yeah.
Make a decision amongst yourselves about who is going to make the roll that I'm about to ask for. I give you no context, nor information.
Yeah, I don't know who. Kate's rolled. You've rolled a couple natural 20s. Like, yeah, no.
But is that a good
I don't
case?
know.
Exactly
Who
right.
knows?
No one's been wrong.
I'm willing
I think
to
it's a hot streak.
let chaos.
We got a
win.
low and a high here, so
Yeah, I know,
who are you
right?
betting
Yeah.
on?
Each dice roll is independent, probabilistic.
Yeah.
I'm yes,
No, it
and
isn't.
also.
We don't know
when
if
you were
there's
around.
modifiers.
Yeah.
There are modifiers. We don't
Yeah.
know.
All right.
I don't know.
Who would like to roll?
Go with the hat.
I'll roll.
Please roll a d6 for me.
Yeah.
4.
The number of encounters we will have.
That's how many breaths we have left.
Yeah. It's the damage the House of Cards takes.
Oh, wait, they're all over one.
Yeah, there's the number of attacks that the House of Card takes.
Yeah.
My cards. No.
And for this, how we're going to play this moving forward. I've noted the roll. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so kindly for doing that, providing that for me. For tonight, we're going to say that you're going to be able to take some watches. Nim, you appropriately set up. You're watching Enoch. Enoch eventually goes into repair mode, right? You're perpetually on watch. Everybody gets one. And as you all enter into the woods and begin this next leg of your spooky journey, this is your one. The night goes off without a hitch. You would be sleeping, resting, some of you maybe on edge, concerned, worried. When you wake up in the morning, for those of you that slept at all, you would notice that there is something new here. But Nim, you need to describe what happened this night for you. You're sitting there. Where is Enoch sleeping, resting, maintenance mode?
He is just standing like where he went and kept watch at the beginning near the front door of the House of Cards.
Yeah.
And so as soon as that 2-hour watch is done and the next person comes out, he just like deactivates. It's just standing there, bolt upright.
Nim kind of being up the entire time and sharing with some of the individuals as they rotate. Roughly around what would be 3 in the morning, you would watch that it looks like there is a glow that is coming from the sprigs that Silas had planted. And you watch as they are slowly disintegrating.
Oh, no.
They
I
disappear.
run to grab one.
You get there as it is just becoming nothing. And then you watch as that area, that line of that feather moss begins to illuminate and it begins to spread. Should not spread. It looks like that energy, whatever that silvery light that had come out of eyes and mouth, begins to rush towards the center where that dust is. Do you think you would wake anybody up, or would you just vibe?
I mean, like, probably vibe. Like,
yeah, reasonable.
Like, I mean, like, I think I'd wait, like, to see, like, if it seemed like it was going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
But, like, it's happening so quick. Like, it sounds like it's happening quickly. If it's, like, a 10-minute process,
Absolutely
I will go get somebody.
It's going very quickly. We're talking seconds, not minutes.
Okay, great. Yeah, then I would just follow. I just try to observe as much as I could. Yeah.
And as it rushes into where that pile of dust, maybe, did you all leave the clothes, you think? Or did you remove the clothes, set them aside? Folded them?
Yeah, I would have participated in that. Like daggers and things being folded up into the clothes.
Yeah.
That where that dust was, this almost limestoney chalk, you watch as it begins to glow and illuminate Nim. And you watch as those sprouts, those 3 that had just disintegrated where Silas had planted them, begin to reappear and begin to fold and twist within themselves as very rapidly there appears to be a new growth that seems to be coming into existence here. It has a marbling effect to it. It's clearly made of wood. It's clearly a tree, but there's something unnatural about this. There's something beyond. And as it grows upwards, it grows outwards as well. And you see that it's clearly taking on the form of an elven woman. And you watch as it continues to grow to roughly about the size of what she was. There's a very small series of branches that come out that seem to be in some type of pose that is almost one of recognition, one of thanks, but also one of observation. There is something that says, I am open and I am here, but I'm present in this space. And you can hear the twisting and the groaning of the wood as it slows and comes to a stop. And you can see that there's nuance to this face. You can recognize this person in tree form. And it's done.
I think the Nim is just going to take a second. And the woods have felt like they're observing us so closely. And I think that having the moment to see this, like, what almost seems like sacred, right? This moment of rebirth and growth. And not only to see that, but to witness it and then also be witnessed in that moment. I think Nim is just gonna watch, which is what she's done
For 1,000
for
years.
1,000 years.
In that moment, you feel like the woods are watching you.
Mm-hmm.
But for the first time since you've come in here, you can feel almost another presence riding on this space, and you feel like something is looking back towards the woods.
And I'm gonna say, welcome home, and go inside.
And I think that's where we'll end tonight's session. Stay tuned next time on The Shifting Realms as we camp without camping materials and travel without travel materials. See you next time.